Oh really?
Yeah.
You
can see brain for a good fucking half an hour. Right, I'm gonna start recording. So this is recording.
I got this awesome doorbell that tells me when people are going.
No, yes, I'll ring doorbell. Ring.
Nest it, is that one? Same thing.
Copyright.
Okay, what's the bets that my mum will call me?
Oh no, you gotta do a flight mode or a silent.
Oh, is it like that? Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is like a real business meeting.
Saw method and just stay on your phone the entire time.
He used to do that. Yeah.
We're only messing, so.
I'll just put it here. It's on silent.
That's okay.
It's
We'll be
on
okay.
silent. Right, I'm going to do some claps because it's not very interesting, but it's how you sync the audio with the nobody cares.
Nobody, not one person.
Nobody cares.
Nope, not even you.
The clicking and the popping that you can hear is through the headphone shit, so don't worry.
Oh right, we're really good and professional right now.
Fucking professional. Okay. Look at them fucking boys there. So this is a slightly shorter intro.
Like a real intro.
Oh, is this happening now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a thing
this
now.
is
Yeah.
happening now.
I just thought this was background.
Matthew, this is now happening.
Oh dear.
We're in the thick of it. We've been recording on the. Have we been recording on that for longer than we've been recording?
No.
Ah, right. Well,
No,
no
we're
one will
okay.
fucking notice.
This is like a real
Feel
intro.
a bit like I'm at the dentist and he started and there's nothing I can do to make him stop.
Yeah, and there's also
No, you can't stop this.
There's also no pain medication at all. It's going to be painful for all concerned.
You're going to regret it when we've stopped recording and look, I shouldn't have said that.
Dan,
That happens a lot.
All the
daily.
time, every episode.
on the last one, you spent a good half hour walking around my house, looking at the floor, quietly mumbling about how you shouldn't have said such and such.
Well, I went in on Jeek real bad, but then everyone did on Facebook yesterday, so I feel fine about it now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, just 1 second. So you have to
Oh,
clap.
wait, intro.
Welcome to the Low Origin Podcast. Podcast 9, not Podcast 10, like I stupidly fucking wrote on the internet that it was Podcast 10. I can't. Maybe like Apple, you know.
Maybe,
You don't have a 9. You just go straight to 10.
This is X.
Yeah, this is Podcast X. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So
that
yeah,
happened.
welcome, and our special guest,
UKCARPSTYLE.
hashtag UKCARPSTYLE, offer standing like this a lot.
That's how you hold them
I
chunks.
can't hand it.
You've got to hold the anal fin.
Oh God!
That's the
there's an
important
anal.
part.
There's an anal fin, ladies and gentlemen. There's an anal fin.
If
We're learning today.
If you tuck the finger, it's not good because then you're definitely on the nether region.
Oh, okay. I don't even. I
So
feel
if
like I'm learning.
If you see someone with the anal fin between their fingers, they're no, that's not good. That's real not good.
I have a need to spit.
I mean, you're not meant to lick it.
But anyway, yes, special guest in the hot seat is Mr. Mitto, Matthew Steele, off of forever. I'm going to say off of forever because as far
Literally
as I've been
forever,
interested in drifting,
Just old.
Off of Flintstones.
Flintstone. Yeah, the original OG. We're not going to spend the whole time sucking his dick. We promise. We're going to be addressing the hardline, important information, and the knowledge of bygone eras and times that have changed and for some strange reason come back around seemingly in exactly the same order. But to kick off, let's just go back to what happened. What happened with Jeek?
Oh, well.
Yes, let's get the shit talking there.
Oh, it's going to start already.
Let's get the shit
well, no,
talking.
do you remember last podcast I was mean about Driftland and Jeek and stuff and things?
Yeah.
And
You said some things and some stuff.
But everyone said it on... There's a group called Drivers of Driftland.
Everyone said it, so it's okay.
Yeah,
And
but he said
everyone
it
went
first.
in. The management are bad people. So now I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, wow.
I'm okay about it.
Okay. Well,
Go read it. It's quite good. Entertaining.
We've now highlighted it's probably a bad thing that we did. So...
Sue us,
yeah,
I guess.
Please don't sue us. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Please, for the love of God, please stop sending messages about how we're going to get sued by people in Ireland because that would be that's never going to happen.
I mean, you haven't got any money for a start. So.
Well, according to Saul, we haven't got any money. Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh God!
Can of worms.
We'll talk about what happened with that after the podcast. because it's a fun story.
I got a little
Brief
nodule
rundown
of it from a previous podcast.
Oh, you didn't. We didn't openly talk about it, did we? In a previous podcast
About what?
about the suing.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah,
Oh, did
He
you?
did, yeah.
he got us good though. He got us good with that advert for
Oh
a
shit!
certain live stream.
Ooh.
He got us good. So I was
Now,
like, you know what?
This
Done.
this moves real nicely onto another advert that was from Extreme. Can we name it? We can name the tires.
Yeah, because we're real sorry. Really sorry.
We're really sorry.
Really
so,
sorry.
Extreme Tires. Where are they based?
I
Doesn't
think
matter.
they're Polish, to be fair. Maybe. Are they Polish?
I'm pretty sure it's a Polish guy, but they're based
In
down
the UK.
south.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
Okay.
Portsmouth, maybe?
It's really,
I'm guessing.
it's odd. I'm going to say it's odd. That sounds unfair to just say something like that. But so originally we noticed a lot of people started using these Extreme tires, and we were like, these fucking tires are sick. Like they're really good. They seem to be like
Grippy.
really grippy, and they hold together and they don't fall apart, and that seems really good. And then we looked online and they were really fucking cheap, and we were like, where the fuck do we get on this train? Because this sounds great. And I think originally we messaged Extreme Tires on Instagram and we're like, hey.
Help.
Hey, of course, we use Instagram to have these conversations because when they check who we are, they go, oh my God.
Look at the amount of followers
They
they've
got
got.
so many
Oh,
followers.
Look at that reach.
But which was quite cool about Extreme Tires, he obviously didn't bother clicking on anything, just was like...
Sent us a pyramid
if-
scheme.
Yeah. That's... You're laughing like it didn't happen. It was very odd that, if I could be asked...
We're
I'll
meant to
get
be
the
apologising.
information out.
No, we're apologising. We're
Well,
not.
hang on,
Yeah.
hang on. We're explaining why. We're explaining
Okay.
why we got to where we got to. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just going to quickly do this one
apology,
second.
or are we just
We-
diving in here? What's happening?
No,
I think we'll get there in
We're
the
getting
end.
in there.
I'm feeling like I'm on a train and I don't know where the destination
Oh no! It's a roller coaster of
It's
emotions.
a roller coaster of emotions. The pyramid scheme. The reason why we called it a pyramid scheme was because
It's a pyramid scheme. That's why we called it
the legal definition of what was offered was.
a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, we did go on the .gov website. It's kind of a pyramid scheme. It looked kind of odd. It was basically if you want some tires from us as a brand ambassador,
Yeah.
you'll get like 1 or 2% or something off, whatever. And then for people that you sell to, you can then offer them a discount on a certain band rate.
Yeah.
And then if they have people that they sell to on another band rate, and the more I was reading, I was like,
This
okay,
is a pyramid.
yeah. The more
Yeah.
I was reading, it's like this doesn't. We just wanted to buy tires.
Yeah. We just wanted to buy some
We
tires.
either wanted tires for the cost or the just knowing what they were like. We were basically inquiring as to like, hey, it would be cool if we could be sponsored, but can we just
buy some tires.
Yeah, but were you obliged to sell them on, or could you just buy them?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
the bit that was kind of confusing about it. Anyway, the long and short of this is,
We're getting to that bit then.
yeah, we basically just said, thank you very much. That sounds fascinating, but we're good, thank you. We might buy some in the future. Bye.
Bye.
Snap to a month or two later, and Danny Wyman, our fourth driver, off of Cool PS driving stuff, he, should we start with how we saw this happen, and then how Danny, let us know how this happened?
We'll start with. I don't know.
Okay, so what happened
don't
was we were sent by a lot of people on Instagram a picture that was an advert for Extreme Tires, and in the advert
I saw this.
was a picture of Danny Wyman's car, and we were like,
Cool.
¿Qué pasa?
okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So why are you using one of our cars to?
So we asked
advertise?
Danny, and Danny's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. Blaze it 420. I don't know. And then out of nowhere, the guy replies, and he's like, it was hard. No, it's unfair to say it's hard to understand, but we're trying to work out what he meant, because he was saying that there was a competition, and
Danny entered it.
Danny entered the competition thinking he was going to get... Well, he thought he was getting free tyres or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So he, send a picture of your car in for competition to be part of advertising campaign. It would have been really good if Danny had had that conversation with us first.
Before I went on the internet.
Before we
Ooh.
absolutely... Oh, there was like 280 likes and about 400 comments on that post.
Yeah. We butt fucked them real quick and then had to delete it.
Yeah, we had to it wouldn't come off the internet easily. We had to physically rip it off the internet, like drag it kicking and screaming off the internet. So realistically, what I'd like to do is apologise on behalf of
Low Origin.
And and Danny Wyman, he's gonna talk to us about stuff like that in the future.
Before we get on our high horses.
Yeah. We'll maybe discuss high horses before. Yeah.
Before getting on them.
Really awkward. I'll be honest, I feel properly shit about it. I'd feel less shit if we had some extreme tyres to test.
I would as well.
Yeah. I'd really like to get. Have you?
I don't care about them because Axel has now got Velinos and Zestino, so.
Oh.
Which I've just bought.
Oh,
okay.
And how are they?
He doesn't know. He doesn't do burnouts.
Have you turned a wheel this decade?
In the up.
In the up.
I've done a couple of burnouts, but low key.
Ooh, low key
burnout.
Well, let's get on to this. Okay, so. It could be an absolute. So Mitto.
For legal reasons, it's all a joke.
So Mitto, who the fuck are you then? To the layman.
I'm an old man that did a skid once.
Oh. Couldn't have put it better myself.
So, I mean...
When VHS was still a thing.
I'm not even joking. I made a VHS video. It's out there somewhere.
Nice. And not just like an Instagram filter.
No. Like a real-life VHS.
VHS, we filmed it on something that you put a cassette tape in.
Ooh.
And, you couldn't put it near magnets or put it through the scanners at the airports.
No, because you just blank.
That'd do bad things, yeah.
Blank all of the
things.
shit. Well, so, as I said, to the layman, Mitto is a man from drifting from a while back. To people who've drifted for the past 10 years, which would be me, which isn't a great deal of time in the time scales of Matthew Steele.
It's half.
It is half, yeah.
Yeah.
Although the time scales of Paz...
It's also half.
Is it?
Yeah.
So the original OG is actually a guy that we refer to as James Cock.
Is this Wolfenstein 3D?
That guy, right? He is.
James, you'll never watch this podcast, but fuck you from everyone in the UK.
He might, but he is as much of a pain in the ass as he is.
He was lovely.
He's the original drifter. He's the first guy that me and Paz and James Cock went out at like midnight, and we're going drifting.
Yeah.
And obviously it was all
on a legal track.
Of course. So on our legal track. Thanks.
Get it right in there.
Go right like this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
right in there.
Yeah.
So basically he's the first, and then I think technically me and Paz kind of started drifting later.
Can you say his last name for me?
Wolstenholme.
Wolstenholme. Okay, cool. Right, yeah. Wolstenholme, not Wolfenstein 3D.
He is a lunatic and a liability.
He is. It's one of those things that I met him about 2011, 2012 when he'd come back to the UK.
You mean when he got deported?
Yeah, because of some awkward motorbike-related stuff that I don't think anyone wants to go into.
I know, it's pretty funny.
Didn't somebody fucking die?
No,
okay.
not at all.
No one died.
His leg died.
Oh, okay.
He basically had a punch-up with some Yakuza guys in a bar, which is fairly hilarious because it was in a really ghetto area. Like, not to mess with people there. So he decided to do that.
Would.
Got on a motorbike drunk, and then basically went to burn off round the corner, but he had his leg hanging out, and he kicked a lamppost, and it just smashed his leg to bits.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think the guys came out, they felt sorry for him then, because it was like, oh, well, look, he's screwed now. So
Is that how the Yakuza work in Japan? They're absolute ghetto badasses, but then the minute something actually bad happens, oh my God.
I mean,
are you okay?
His leg was in 4 pieces and poking through his jeans, so they were kind of like, there's nothing left for us to do here,
Sounds lovely. Okay, so I was aware that James goes back a long time, but like I said, I met him in 2011, 2012, and he was suddenly back into what was becoming JDM North, I think, with Carl Farrer, and there was some awkwardness that went on there, and he decided he was going to sell an E30 to Saul, who for legal reasons, this is a joke. For legal reasons,
There's a joke.
Saul isn't here today. He's taking a sabbatical, if that's an appropriate word to use.
Some personal time.
He's taking some personal time. He'll be
Personal
back. He'll be
time.
back on the next
Cuddle
one.
time.
But
Yeah.
for now, he's taking some personal time. Anyway, back to James. He decided that he was going to sell this E30 to Saul at a cage. It was a shell. At a cage. It was real nice, real clean. I mean, like stripped back, immaculately clean. And it was like £1,000. It was rolling, but it was £1,000. And
Who
Saul,
did it belong to?
Yeah.
I know what's
not
coming.
James.
Yeah, that sounds
so
about right.
James is like, oh yeah, and me. So to be fair, me, Saul, and Harley drove down in Kevin the old pickup truck, drove to Bury, Bury, one of them.
Yeah.
Up there, and we met him. He was wearing an extremely long coat down to his shoes, like a puffer jacket style long coat.
I don't think that was his either.
It wouldn't have been. I doubt many things were his. I sound like I hate him, but I don't. He's a good lad. He's just an odd guy. And anyway, he's like, yep, so this is the car. Here's the keys. I'm going to the airport now. I'm going back to Japan. See you later. And me, Saul, and Harley are loading this car onto the back of the truck. And Carl Farrer turns up and he goes, and Carl doesn't swear, and he's quite polite if you've ever met Carl Farrer. He's like, where the fuck are you going with that fucking car? And you're like, well, we've bought it off James. We're going. And James was like disappearing off into this car park of this industrial unit rapidly. Carlin fucks off, gets James, gets the money, gives the money back to Saul, and Saul, he says, give us the keys. It's not his car. It's not his car to sell. I don't know what the fuck he's playing at. And that was that. That was the end of me and Saul drove all the way back here. We're like, oh, right, great. That's fucking awesome, innit? That's a waste of our fucking time. I thought we had a great deal there. And then he disappeared. That was it. End of James.
This is a mild James story. Genuinely, that's a mild one.
Yeah, I feel like it
there's
probably
countries
is.
he can't travel to anymore. He once called me from a military phone. He was somewhere in the Middle East. He was getting deported, and he was in a police truck in some like crazy country that with Stan on the end of it. Like the dude is nuts.
With Stan on the end of it. But yeah, anyway, back to that. In my head, I remember images of you, James, Paz, OG Paz, and a couple of other guys off of Driftworks ends who, taken on 35mm cameras, not because it was cool, because that was a camera.
That was the high tech camera of that year.
Of the time.
You were making me sound way older than I actually am. Cheers, boys.
No, but my point is, it was things like that, especially early days of the internet, with people like 2008, 2010 people would go, I want to get into drifting. I'm seeing all this, now that the internet's becoming a regular thing.
That's the
either
internet
Facebook.
there.
It's over there.
Yeah.
It's over there. If ever you're wondering
That's the
where,
internet.
if
That's
it's
the
not
internet.
working,
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
You start thinking like, I can get into this. Quite like the idea of this. And if you type in drifting and you start googling, you see your face next to fucking cars and stuff. And then Outsiders came out. And I know that was after my fucking mic started playing up. I know that was after quite a long time after. When was Outside? Was that 2011? No.
No, it was after 13, 14.
It was after Awesome Fest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
9 years ago.
Fucking heck.
2010 then.
Yeah.
Good
it is, isn't it?
Lord.
Yeah.
Longer than you think.
Yeah. It's a while ago. Anyway, the point is, you've been at this longer than most, and to put it, I don't know how.
What are you trying to say, Alex?
I'm trying to say,
Just be blunt, man.
you haven't turned a wheel in anger in a while, and the world, the internet, everybody.
The internet need it.
Whenever we see Matthew Steele having a conversation with somebody from his tower of integrity and his worldly experience, having a conversation with someone on the internet, the first thing that everyone and anyone goes to is, get in the fucking car then and do some fucking drifting, Mitto, for fuck's sake.
So
why hasn't this happened?
He keeps buying cars all the time.
Yeah, I
The
must
thing
say,
is, I've had some pretty silly cars.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, even if I've taken it's probably 3 years since I've done any drifting, but that's 3 years out of 20. So
yeah, I suppose. Drop in the ocean.
I mean, kinda, but every car I've had, I've always done dumb stuff in it. That 4 Series, that got a good solid burnout and a bit of dicking about in it.
We want
so.
more than a burnout.
But I'm just not that fussed if anyone sees me doing it.
Well,
like.
I think people are fussed. They want to see.
No, I just want to sit on. I just want to do a
how
practice
bad
day
I am.
with you.
Yeah, just do a fucking practice
Just
day.
fun. Just fun driving.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, literally just
That's what
fun
I'm down
practice
for.
day drive.
Do a fucking
Because
none of us have anything to. I think that's another thing as well. It's like the past sort of 6 or 7 years, a lot of because competition driving has been so focused on being competitive and having something to prove has often been like the main staple for anyone getting involved in drifting. And now that the likes of, as you said earlier today, like people like Julian and people like us are just like, let's just go and fucking have some fun. Let's have some stylistic fun with cool cars, do cool things. There's no pressure, just bang doors, try not to kill each other, try not to financially cripple each other, and just get out there and have some fun.
But
so what of it? Why don't you just do it?
I think the first thing is easy that like we all kind of get directed towards competition.
Yep.
So that's kind of like the given path over here because as your point earlier before the podcast, there's not really that many places to drive and just go and rip with your buddies.
No.
So
especially now.
And unless your email starts with your name at BDC, no one wants to rent a track to you. Not one person.
No, it has been tough.
Yeah, we have tried.
Even inquiring with stuff like that. They'll even mention people by name as to are they involved, and you're like, no. They're like, well, then we're not interested. And you're like, okay.
Okay, cool.
But we still got things like, it's not ideal for you guys because it's a little bumpy, but like Pod, that's been around forever.
Yeah.
Lex does like amazing stuff down there because he's kept it going for so long.
Yeah, that's true. It's long standing.
You can go down there and you can run 10-car trains. Like he doesn't care as long as you're all competent. Like that avenue is still there. So I mean,
just don't be a twat.
Yeah, I won't judge you for raising your car for a day to crash.
I'll
into.
judge myself.
I'll judge him. He'll judge me, and Saul will be.
We just smash.
We judge each other when we raise our cars for dynos. Like, what the fuck you doing, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're gonna crash into each other like anyway, you might as well just smash it in the floor. It doesn't actually matter.
No.
Just go shredding.
Those CDO9 gearboxes are really deep, though.
Yeah, but they're really tough too.
Deep.
There's a lot of aluminium there before you hit.
They need to be.
They really, really need to be. I mean, this little fucking ramp here, you can balance Saul's car. Like if you don't go fast enough, it'll go ooh, like
it's
that.
fairly hefty. I feel like you
Do a
should have
balance.
the garage on the podcast more because it looks cool as hell.
Yeah, it is. The thing is, this isn't low origin as a garage. This is the unit, which is just a bunch of guys sharing.
It's got that
cool
Eastern
stuff.
look to it. It's full of Eastern promise.
It's small, and we get a lot in here. And
Yes.
we put stuff on the walls so that because this is it. When you go to, oh god, I'm about to say it. When you go to
Don't
Japan,
do it.
when you go to Japan, you go to these little garages, MCR or wherever, and you go and you're like, no wait, this place is fucking tiny. Like these garages are tiny, and they're like
So much crap in
There's
them.
like a shutter, and it's just ramp, and then walls, and then maybe a side room where someone's furiously building an SR20, and you're like, how the fuck do you run what is essentially a relatively famous drift team out of a shed?
Yeah,
How
and
the
they
fuck do
literally
you
are
do it?
sheds. It's
Yeah.
super agricultural.
Yeah,
And then like
yeah.
diffs are hanging on the wall. And
We threw we should have put diffs on the wall. The scrap man took all of our shit.
you should have kept some.
Four
gotta be some
SR20
reason.
heads, 2 SR20 blocks.
Oh wow.
Why are you throwing them away? They're,
Just don't. Just
New
don't.
liners, just go.
Just
Yeah.
go.
Just don't.
Just go.
Just don't. The problem was, and there's a video that I might include in this.
You
A
won't.
lot of them got used to. I know I won't. I can't be fucking arsed.
Exactly.
A lot of them get used to or did get used to test fit stuff. So like clutch depth for CDO9s was we used blocks to do that. We'd cut like bits off them and stuff. And
That was quite the saga, wasn't it?
oh Christ!
Oh yeah, getting that shit to work correctly.
Fucking hell! How do you get that?
I
so
went the
badly
easy
wrong?
way. I was just like, I'll just buy Mazworks Bellows and then just bolt everything to everything, and then everything's fine.
I just let somebody else do it and then go, okay, that's the thing that works.
yeah,
And
that
use
works.
that
Okay,
thing.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if you
Appreciate
get
it.
someone else to do it, it's like you're not always going. Like the first clutch that Saul got put in, and like one of the discs was spinning, despite the clutch and the flywheel specifically being designed for an SR20 with a twin plate, with a CDO9, and only one of the discs would spin because one of them was fucking chilling somewhere else.
Wow.
And you're like, oh right, well, that's good news, isn't it?
But like,
and then that got adjusted and stuff, and what have you? Great, but
do you need all this stuff? That's the question.
I'm going to say with this part of it, drivetrain stuff. I'm on now 11, 12, so 11 SR20 gearboxes and 2 Z32 gearboxes and 1 Z33. I'd like to stay on 1 Z33. Because at the rate at which I was getting 3 gearboxes when they were 50 quid. You were probably
like
scrapping gearboxes.
Pre-grip and then grip. Grip happened.
You know what? Maybe. Your gearbox extravaganza started with a really nice SR20 box that you sold. One.
I've done one. It? No, I've blown one SR20 gearbox.
Oh, was that in Poland?
I've done 8.
Yeah, in Poland.
You've done 8.
But that was. Mitto will appreciate it now because I was on a Nismo Super Copper Mix clutch and
it's the one.
I'm not now. I'm on an extreme.
Killed it now.
Oh yeah, it's dead as fuck now. But misshifts and banging and crashing and it died. But
But that gearbox survived so long because it was on standard mounts. I mean, what was the realistic power of your old setup? Realistic power.
Like 400 on a very, very good day.
That's a shit ton.
So 400 brake on a stock SR20 gearbox. How did you make it last so long? Well, because it had standard mounts and everything was nice and loose and it was able to move and all these things that sounded dead obvious now or sound obvious now. 5-6 years ago, it would have been like, right, what you want is a solid mount, yeah? You want a solid metal-to-metal mount for the gearbox and engine, and then you want to weld your diff to the subframe, the rear subframe.
Then weld the shafts to the diff.
Yeah, weld the shafts to the diff. No, you don't want a clutch. You actually want to weld the crank to the prop.
Yeah. Just a straight pipe.
Run that shit 1-to-1, and fucking rock and roll. And that was a really. I remember, a lot of people, in fact, most people were like, solid mount everything, because it was just the thing to do.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, and then
we've all done it.
And then exactly that. I mean, my 11 SR20 gearboxes, rest in peace. I'm not going to say between me and Paul Cheshire, we were probably the reason why SR20 gearboxes peaked at 400 quid. I saw one the other day for 450.
Oh, god damn it.
450. A CA box. Because of course everyone, the cat's out of the bag. Everyone discovered that fucking CA boxes are the same. You just have to swap the bell housing. Who the fuck?
But no one's figured out that the RX-8 gearbox is the same as an S15 6-speed box.
ZN6.
You just swap the bell housings and
no one's discovered that.
Is that
and luckily, no one will watch this.
Yeah. Luckily, no one watches this. No one knows that, so you can still charge £700 for your S15 6-speed gearbox.
And the worst bit of it is you can probably get an entire RX-8 for about 200
You could buy
quid.
10 of them. Yeah.
And a single.
You could buy 10 RX-8s for the same price as a CDO9 box.
Jesus
you just could,
Christ.
couldn't you?
Yeah, you probably could.
Like a CDO9 box setup is not cheap to do.
Probably
everyone
could.
says CDO9s are expensive, but everyone I know that's actually got one doesn't seem to have paid that much.
No.
I paid more for my bell housing than I did for the gearbox. But
drop. Damn.
But it works, so.
Yeah, you can't really
what it
grumble
is.
at that. Yeah.
I mean, I put a Z32 gearbox in it, and
Let's not talk about that.
All right, let's not talk about that then.
I just want to apologise publicly for putting you through that.
Not once, but like 3 times. You put me through that.
Right, but it wasn't. It was just.
Yeah.
I had a.
What?
I had a really good experience with the Z32 gearbox. I used mine for like 3 years, and
then I tried to
didn't
put
miss a
some
beat.
real life grip through it instead of your fake grip with weird camber and stuff, and it broke.
1 degree is not weird camber.
Where was the last time? The last time you had that car aligned was when Noah was still building his ark.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the last time I had an alignment too. Don't feel bad.
God,
Just ignore him.
But I did blink. Blink did my alignment that year. I always get the rear. Yeah, I always got the because they're around the corner from my house, aren't
You're
they?
a filthy liar.
Yeah, always.
You're lying to the fucking.
I'd always get the back done, and the front I just make it look good.
Anyway, let's steer the ship back to Mitto's collection of cars at the moment.
I feel like everybody needs to simplify.
Yeah, it says you with like 3 S15s.
2,
Oh,
and they're both really simple.
And a JZX 110.
That's sold.
Oh, you sold it now,
Yeah,
is it
thank
gone?
God.
We've got questions to ask about that 110 off of the internet who've demanded that we ask you questions
It's
about
an
them.
animal, that car. It's an absolute animal.
I really
I
wanted
think
it when...
one of the questions is it still a piece of fucking shit? Was the question. But if you've made it good,
it needs some love for sure. But it's just had a
I
load.
think it's
of
from the previous owner who mentioned this.
I think the problem with that car is it's just gone through a few owners.
It was the previous
and no one's
owner.
really looked after it.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Maybe it was the previous owner that was the problem.
I'm not pointing fingers. That was diplomatic, wasn't it?
So
be happy.
What's he got? He's got 2 S15s.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the blue...
110's gone.
110's gone. And the up. The up doesn't matter, but...
Yep, it's right there.
Because you've bought a few S15s, haven't you, through this year, and then sold like 8. I think you were building one with Racing Line and Wide Arches, and then you sold
I remember that. That was good, that.
Yeah.
And then it got sold.
Yeah, that just
Because it came close to turning the key. It was like, nope, not having this. I am out.
It was miles away. But anyway, there is definitely method to my madness, and without speaking numbers,
No, there isn't, ladies and gentlemen.
like it cost me ever so after selling that car and the aero from it, it cost me ever so slightly more to buy a working car with a Link ECU, with the box, with the diff. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm
just
doing
quickly
that.
flip that. Is that for the purple one? Yeah.
The purple one.
Yeah.
Which has got so much wrong with it. I wish I hadn't done.
I really like the boot floor in it. It's quite nice.
That
You can
is
put
one of
all the things. It's so
That
odd.
car-
Why have they done that?
that car is the epitome of like modern drifting.
UK drifting,
It's
yeah.
some kid who was like building it for the street, just have fun in. It had Wise Fab on it, no anti-roll bar at the front, white line at the rear, bolts missing from like very vital parts. Everything was loose, no boot floor, and just like
Why?
I don't know, tack welded in seat frames and stuff.
Oh,
like,
fancy. Yeah, that's what you need. Safety.
real
Safety.
like trying too much.
Yeah.
You know.
It sounds like you'd have been better off buying your old S14 back.
No, because that's got a V8 in it. And
Let's
that's
not
dead
talk
to
about that.
everyone.
That is dead to it. I remember seeing like there's pictures of it like squatting like fuck when you're driving when it was blue. Beautiful front end, and it's like looks like it's
It had
cresting over
blue
something.
stickers and matte black, and yeah, it was.
It's that old. It was black and white. The photo that
Look,
you've seen.
I'm
so-
sure it was dark blue. Was it not dark
No,
blue?
No, the
black.
stickers were.
Oh
It was
right,
black.
okay.
But the dude who bought it was like, he's a nice dude, but I just can't forgive him putting a V8 in it.
Let's take the V8 away from that part. I don't even mind that. I mean, I do, but I don't mind that. It's the incredible styling choices that occurred afterwards.
I mean, we've all got our own taste.
Some less than
Yeah?
others.
Are you telling me that there's other people in the universe that share that taste? Because I ain't never seen none of them.
Ain't
Me
seen some-
either, but you know, it's your car. Do what the fuck you like. You know.
Yeah.
There is.
I mean,
there is that.
they're probably out driving now, and we're sat here talking about
No,
driving.
he's-
All three of us.
Yeah,
with
we're just
non-working
we're
cars,
talking good
crap
drives.
about,
Talking a good drift. No, I think he's done a retire. I think
No, I think he's took some time out.
yeah, time out.
Yeah.
he's done
he's still got
a
the
soul
car.
style timeout or a...
I think it's a personal. I don't know.
I mean, we can add that later. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be back again, I guess, when it interests him again. Because
Who
the car
sold?
isn't losing value, is it?
Who
the car
sold?
can sit there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
sold.
that shell, the work that Nixon did on that shell is sick. Like that car's so good.
Yeah, it'll work forever and it'll be fine.
Yes, I shouldn't have sold that, but
Okay,
I
so-
was broke. So, I
So
did.
S15.
The
Yeah.
purple 15.
Which one? There's two.
The blue one
the
we don't care about anymore because that's just you just Instagram story it a little bit like, yeah, I've done nothing
It's
to
got a
this.
TD06 on it.
How is it?
Yeah, and a Power C. It's like all the
Yeah,
good things.
but what manifold?
A brand new Greddy one.
Yeah,
So
mid
it's
mount
good-
or top mount?
Top mount.
Oh, go away. Yeah, you bore me.
I knew he was
Oh,
gonna
this
do
is
that.
this is like the Sasha Chicane conversation from fucking Kevin and Perry. There's a right or wrong answer to each of these, and the very end.
It was getting so well. But yeah.
These blaggers.
Blagger. It's
Well,
got a
okay,
top mount.
okay. So where are they up to? In a you know what is the end game?
So the purple car works pretty much. I need some like bolts for the. I put 350Z shafts in it,
All right, okay.
which seemed
Okay.
like a good idea at the time.
We'll
but
come
worked
back to
out
this
mega
momentarily.
expensive.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
come back to
We'll
that.
come back to that momentarily. Continue.
What-
I'd like to ask
like-
more questions about that.
About putting a
No. well, maybe, but more questions. Continue about the S15.
Right. So basically, it's in a position where, like, within a day's work, it's going to be ready to go.
You hear that? You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Mitto is a day away.
I was
from...
meant to be out tomorrow, and I'm so pissed that I'm not. Like,
why are you not? Don't you dare tell me it's because you're here today.
Oh no, it's because it's
no, it's not. It's
don't
not
you
'cause
dare,
of that, boys.
Don't you dare tell me it's.
No,
because
I'm just missing
oh,
parts
God.
that I can't get in time, and then have the workshop time because obviously I'm in the Carson workshop.
If they're in this workshop, I swear to God, I'll give you them right now.
Sweet, we'll talk about that after. If you got them, I'll go. But
No,
yeah, I mean, like Simon's like good enough to help me out and look after me, like, you know. And the kickback is he gets to drive all the cars and stuff as well. So
Yeah.
you know, I can't just rely on him to give up every weekend he's got and ruin his life because I want to ruin mine with shit cars.
Hey, they're not shit. They're really cool, man.
I mean, come on.
They're really cool.
Need to get
They're
new front wings.
investments.
Though.
They're
These fucking
investments.
Blitz, they're so cool. Look at your old wheels that are bent to shreds. Look at that. Look how cool.
Yeah, I'm quite sad about those, but the Blitz wheels are savage.
Oh,
do
okay.
love those.
Well, we're talking about why have you got rid of the work MCOs to go onto CSTs?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
The blue car is still on the MCOs.
Okay,
Because they just look amazing on it.
Yeah, and the purple car's
The
getting
purple
the
car,
CSTs.
I am absolutely under the realisation that I'm going to break everything.
It's going to get bent, yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
spares of everything.
Yeah.
Wheels, racks, diffs, you name it, I've got a spare for it. And I fully intend to break everything possible on your door or anyone else's door that gets in the way.
Yeah.
That means he's going to
I'm
start his
down.
car
I'm
soon.
excited. You
I'm
heard
down.
this.
You heard
Have
this.
you fucking
You heard it
heard
first.
this fighting talk?
No, it's
It
not
sounds-
fighting talk.
No,
This
no.
is fun talk.
Exactly. That's my point. It's yeah. This is good to hear. This is good to hear.
I mean, I've actually got
do
no
some
idea.
cool, fun things.
I've got no idea whether we can actually still drive or not. I mean, I
Well,
can drive to the shops, but you know,
I do this
it's a different
every.
thing.
No, we do this every time.
Every
like,
March, yeah, we got on a start line usually around March, April time, and then both of us sort of look at each other. In fact, this year it was hilarious, wasn't it?
At Teesside.
We both looked at each other. Do you remember how to drive? And you're like, no. You then fucking go straight off, like absolutely hammer it. You fucking spin in front of me. I was like, I'll leave you a bit of a gap. Yeah, spins out in front of me.
Then I spin again, though. I get round the corner and spin again.
Yeah.
Get back to the start line. Yeah, fine, we can twin now.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was legit. And then the next run we did, we nearly fucking killed each other.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was a lot
I mean,
of fun, to be fair.
that's pretty much the way to go. Is like where you lack talent, just make up for it with bravery. I mean, that's what I've always done.
All style, as we've continuously
Well,
done.
no. I spun out twice. Then, from spinning out, I was like, well, I know the grip levels now. I know the track. I've driven it before. Let's go. Let's carry on and see what happens.
That's pro level right there. That's
I think there's a lot
Pro
in
level,
that,
yeah.
actually. I think there is a lot in that. I think you get more from a run where you fuck up horribly in more than one place.
I still remember you going flying off into the beach at Teesside. That was the most hilarious thing. I've never watched you spin like that in my life.
It was a really weird one. So Jamie's filming, and she's filming Dan doing like a wicked skid, and you're coming because we decided to leave a bit of a gap. You know, because we nearly killed each other on only the second lap. It looked great though. Like, yeah, fucking yeah! And we're gonna die. And then you're following Dan round here like this, like, oh yeah, wicked skid. He's like complete a full run. Like, yeah, min. And then as you come back past here, you just see me doing this. Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Fuck, like at pace. Like I've wildly misjudged the corner and the speed and the rain, and I'm just pirouetting wildly into. And it's
Best thing
amazing
ever.
because the car does it hits the gravel because it's so low. It's like you've actually crashed into the floor, and it just gets air. It goes bang, smash down. Really fucking hurt. And I'm amazed so much of that car took that beating, and then I just drove it again. It was fine.
It was absolutely fine.
But anyway.
There's nothing worse than just pirouetting on grass with no control.
Oh god.
I did that at,
You're just watching like this.
That's what scares me about Coombe. Coombe scares me because if
Yeah.
you get it wrong at Coombe, you do that. Actually, they put like airbags and like weird things there to save your car now. So
Oh, really?
I quite like doing Coombe.
Cool.
Yeah.
they've got things like that in another country.
Oh.
Oh, right.
It's another country that you can't say.
Apparently, there's drinking games about this.
All right.
So every time someone says it, they have to have a drink. So I'm going to save it all up and just say like 8 in a row.
We'll just pull it on a loop at the end. Just says in Japan.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
French.
yeah.
And shitload of drunk people.
French. Okay, so S15s, you're going to get yourself. It sounds like you're going to get yourself like
Because it's
back out there.
the engine and
With
turbo
us.
is mapped. It's ready to ready to do a rock and roll, I guess.
I mean, it's just got stuff on it that makes it go. That'll do.
That'll do. Have you got a wideband in it?
That is a no, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
No, that's
one.
fine. It's fine. Then
Yeah,
you just look at that if it reads okay. Like good.
I'm not really paying attention. I mean, it's got wheels on it and it goes forward and back. So
I
that'll
suppose,
do.
yeah.
That's probably.
Is it
I'm really trying not to overcomplicate it with like a bunch of stuff that I don't need to.
So you're telling me
give a shit about.
you're telling me you're not sleeving your block, putting big cams in it, massive turbos, and blowing
That's in
everything.
the GT86.
Who-
So
Oh,
that
okay,
dumb
yeah.
stuff's in there.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the GTA6.
Oh god.
Are you in the same realm as where a certain Bristolian's going to be building your engine for you?
Yes, that
Yeah.
Bristolian, Mr. Dave
Yeah.
Yandel, who's
Yeah.
a superhero of
Shout
SRs.
the fuck out to Dave Yandel.
He is
Yandel.
genuinely one of the nicest people I've met in the entire industry in 20 years. Like he is a super
Apart
cool
from there's one thing. Now, do you drink tea?
dude. Yes, and
Has
he
he-
doesn't. That freaks me out.
He puts milk in first.
Oh what? Oh, he never offered me tea.
Oh,
Hang
did
on,
he not?
what's
He didn't like
what's
you that
this all
much then.
about?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, I dropped my engine down to him and then was like, "Yeah, do you want a brew?" I'm like, "Yeah, sound." So he started making a cup of tea, put the milk in first. Like, I don't trust you in my engine.
no,
anymore,
no.
So,
mate."
so let's just get
For
this
legal
straight.
reasons, that's okay.
So let's just get this straight because it's a very important car-related topic. This. You're saying he gets the tea and then a tea bag has gone in
Yeah.
and then milk.
Yes. No, but it came out good, but I had trust issues to start with.
I mean, it's just the wrong way
So-
to do
Yeah,
it.
So
but I've
the-
seen my engine and what he's been doing with that, so now all's forgiven. He can make the tea with.
Do you know he was so worried as well that you'd shit talk him on the podcast. And
I am. His brew making skills scared me. I had to send him some head studs down the other day, so I filled the box full of tea bags as well. And put
and some fucking boiled water, and you know, then send him some milk afterwards.
Some
Yeah,
boiling the
afterwards.
bag water included.
Yeah, okay. So GTA 6. Let's talk to me. Talk to us. Talk to the internet about your GT86.
Right, so us old boys like me, and a good example would be Phil Morrison with his Lamborghini. Obviously, I'm not remotely on the same level as building Lamborghini GT cars, but same principle in that it's just an exercise in what you can do if you just decide to start doing too much.
Right. Okay. Like you've got a parks catalog and you just like
Maxed it.
You've got
Just
endless
maxed it.
time. You got endless time, and you're just like, let's just have everything. Is this the problem?
No, it's the fun. It's just something to build for a laugh that will probably scare me, and then I'll probably crash it.
Well, are you then not in this dangerous situation which everyone who's got an S body at this moment in time looks at how much they're actually worth and goes, oh fucking hell, I actually kind of not that I can't afford, but don't want to crash an expensive.
I am until I start driving, and then it all goes out the window.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
that's me. Like, I'll look at my car and think, yeah, that's a lot of money sat there. But as soon as you start it, and you're on the line, you literally think, yeah, it's worth a fiver. Let's go have fun.
Yeah.
Has always used
Yeah,
to say,
yeah.
when the flag drops, the bullshit stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it is. Like, once you're out there doing it, nothing else really matters.
No,
Like,
no, it's probably a good attitude.
you're
to
gonna
have.
you're gonna
have to
run
s-
out of time to be able to go out there and drive like a dick. So don't waste.
We're
your
getting
time.
to it, I think. We are
Well,
getting to it.
I am. That's why I'm having this kind
Yeah,
of, you know.
yeah.
Where was you meant to be
mid-drift
driving
crisis.
tomorrow then?
resurgence.
Donington. So Lex from Pod sorted something out, some faster show or something. Because obviously the first thing you do is go out and do a demo.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. UK, the demo country.
the UK, the demo country.
Yeah, but that's
really-
that's
Demos
a,
only.
Okay, no,
That's a
but
thing.
no, but demos, yeah. Okay, cool. Demos. Then it's a wider audience, but then the wider audience is just driven to watch competition, and no one wants to actually deal with practice days. Competition drivers need to practice. Fuck, we've watched the live stream recently. Competition drivers need to practice.
Competition drivers can't afford to practice.
Well, where are they practicing? At the BDC?
They're not.
they're
Yeah,
not.
at the BDC.
I
At
did-
qualifying. They line up for qualifying. Like, Bella, Bella, do this then.
I did the whole BDC 2012, and that whole year was the BDC was practice for the BDC.
Yeah. Seems shit. Seems
Yeah.
absolutely
That
pointless
was
waste
it.
of time.
Granted, 2013 was pretty good, but
We're not going to talk about that
I'm
because,
not. It's
because we'll turn that into a fucking drinking game as well.
Well, yeah, I was about to say it's almost as bad as Mitto's in Japan.
It is.
When I were a
Oh.
boy.
I have said nothing.
I won the BDC in 2013.
I never won shit. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I won stuff, but it was like a really long time ago.
Was it D1 D1 UK off of Rockingham?
I think it was like G1, like Grandad 1.
Grandad 1.
Wait, what was that thing in Rockingham? Did you drive at Rockingham in 2005?
D1
Oh,
GB.
GT
D1
Battle.
What?
Oh,
GT Battle, do you mean?
Lots of
There was
abbreviated.
D1 GB, and then there was GT Battle, which was run by one of the same guys as... Yeah, there was all the mix-up. So it was basically almost the same people running it, but...
Right.
Just branded differently.
Yeah, basically. But GT Battle is the one when Nomura and Kazama came over, and they were just completely amazing.
Yeah.
And that was when I basically... I think I worked for something like 4 days solid with no sleep. I was absolutely goosed. And I drove there, and as I drove in, there was like a speed bump, and I basically clanged it so hard it cracked the manifold. And, I didn't drive.
Brilliant.
And then I fell asleep in my car.
A piece of history just dies right there with a fucked manifold. Jesus Christ.
That happens. SR.
Don't. Well, talking of... So, GT86.
Right.
Back to this. Do you realistically see a time in the future when this is going to become a car that you're going to get out there, and is it in your head, is it a fun car? Is it a comp car? Is it perhaps something you do
It's just a
slightly
fun
more
car, man.
serious?
No, they're all fun cars. Like,
But it's
all about
definitely-
having fun.
It looks a bit serious.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it's a fun car, but it also looks like you can queue up on a pro grid and it'll rip. That's the idea, and then drive home again, like Alex used to do a few years ago. You know, in 2013 when he might have won something. Maybe I don't know.
I didn't even win the BDC. It was fucking Matt. It was the team. We won the anyway.
That's very diplomatic.
No, but you're the only one who drives now, so it comes down to you. You won.
I won 2 rounds. Oh, I won one round and came like second and third in another round. Anyway, nobody fucking cares.
Nobody cares about that anymore.
But yeah, your GT86. I've seen some cool stuff with an air filter.
Yeah,
Some shapes.
I like doing things that are quite controversial in the sense of I know it's completely wrong, like the dump valve. I don't care. I just care that it makes a really stupid noise.
How many people did you upset with that?
I don't know.
How many mappers did you upset with that?
I don't care.
How many times did MB message you about that?
About that? None, actually. It was. I think Paul Cheshire was the most upset about that. Shout out, Paul. But it just doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Why is everyone so, like,
The air
excited
intake,
about,
well,
you're wrong! You've done it wrong! I don't care.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I don't get how it's wrong.
Because it's not, like, recircling from the throttle body. It's recircling from next to the turbo into this big, like, funnel thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Well, the only
It's
reason it's
recircling.
there is to make a noise. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to play with it till it makes the dumbest noise, and that's the perfect setting.
Yeah, done.
That's what it's there for.
No, the perfect setting is getting a duck caller and some gaffer tape and then strapping it round and having it atmospheric. So when you go, it goes... It's the most hilarious. I mean, if you've never typed in Subaru Impreza duck call, it's the most peculiar thing I've ever seen in my life. Guy just nails around, and it's like there's like a duck being fucking raped under the bonnet. It's the most peculiar thing.
Well, we know what we're doing after this now.
Yeah, I'll get the old duck callers. Interesting that we don't actually have any duck callers here.
Do we even have any working cars?
Do we know? Yeah, that works. And that.
Oh yeah, that
this,
works. Yeah.
This is an S14. And, that 350Z over there.
Well, 350 works, yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, what does it work?
Oh, Harley needs to talk to you about that car because he wants you to have a look at it and fix it.
I've looked at it.
No, I'll tell you what. Right, I know this is just close your ears for a second. Do you remember when the earth from the alternator was for some strange reason not doing what it's supposed to do?
Yep.
Well, it's done exactly the same thing. Even if we run an earth straight from the alternator straight back onto the battery, it's doing the exact same thing. So we need to
breaking down.
We need to replace either the alternator, but I feel like we've already replaced an alternator, and the last time that problem occurred, it was a wire. So I don't know what the fuck it is this time. Either way, when you take a battery off it, as in when you're not jump starting it, it'll only do like 8 volts or some shit, and then just
so it's not exciting then.
Dying. Yeah, it's probably that it's not doing exciting. But anyway, not particularly interesting. But there's lots of SR20s in this room.
There's lots of bits of SR20s.
32 4-door SR20. I know there's nothing in it right now. 350Z SR20. S14 SR20.
S14, SR20.
This is an S14, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, it's a 14A, isn't it? It's
I don't care.
Got 14 headlights for some peculiar reason.
Because they're better.
They are better. Let's be honest.
Mondeo's better than Calibra.
Who would do that the other way round? Jake.
Jake, we're not judging you.
Shout out Jake, but if you take that front end off and put an S14A end on it,
You're dead to everyone.
dead to all.
I'm wondering if I've actually done that at any point.
But hasn't your old 14 done that?
No, that's Mondeo. Definitely Mondeo.
That was
it's
when
now
I had it. It was Mondeo.
But
like,
now hasn't it got a 14A? It's got a 14A bonnet at least.
well, I definitely didn't do that.
Well, I mean, I think 90% of the outside of the car you definitely didn't do because it looks fucking vile. No offense.
Oh, just no offense. I'm already offended, but no offense.
Yeah, I mean, you can say offensive things, and if you say no offense afterwards, it's completely
It makes it
fine.
completely okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's do a steer.
No, I'll steer you back to GT86.
Okay. All right. Go on.
So that's at Caged Laser, isn't it? Now getting
It's
a
a
cage.
cage.
in.
Appreciate the plug, cage
Yeah,
laser.
yeah.
So it's down there, getting a cage done and getting some other kind of interesting stuff done.
Who done the wiring loom on that? Because it's fucking fancy.
Triple R Engineering.
Okay, yeah,
They're kind of like Cambridge way.
Yeah.
And they're the dealer for ECU Master. So there's another plug. Cheers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't worry about that. Plug away. Just keep plugging everything.
I mean, we've got to outweigh the shit talking with plugs.
Yeah,
Something.
that's how we do it.
Just plug anything. You see something on the wall? Driven Racing Oil. They're fucking lit.
Oh yeah.
Buy some oil from them. They are fucking good guys.
I need to put an
fucking
order in.
Ring them. Get some oil from them. He's fucking sound.
What about AA oils that also do Zestino and Velino tires? While we're there.
Yeah.
This is like FD when they just list off a load
Basically,
of tires.
if you need
which tires do you want me to buy?
If you need tires or oil, phone Axel, I guess, and say, Axel, give me stuff.
It's worked for me so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I need to ring him on Tuesday and order some braking oil because just getting an engine back soon. That's the thing.
Exciting car times. Ooh.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I am piss my pants excited. To be fair.
Are you gonna run the full might of its power?
Yeah, Dave's scared, but I said yeah.
Dave, have you got 1/2-inch head studs?
No, we've got Mazworks head studs, not 1/2 inch, but
Okay.
the Mazworks ones. We've done shitloads of stuff, man. It's just insane.
Are the Massworks ones bigger?
The
Are they
Mazworks.
1/2 inch? I thought- I
No,
kinda
if you
thought
look
they
if you
were.
look at an ARP stud, you've got the thread, and then it necks in.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm learning now.
As
Yeah,
we
go
look
on.
at an
Okay,
ARP
yeah.
stud, yeah.
So
is
see
it-
where the thread is, and then at the
Yeah.
actual shank of the bolt, it necks in. Yeah.
yeah.
A Mazworks stud doesn't neck in.
Oh, so it's the same
straight
width all the way down.
all the way down, and it's a lot longer as well, so it bottoms out in the block.
So it's longer with more
Right.
girth.
Yeah, and no
We're all
lifty
about,
heading.
we're all about girth on
And
the,
length.
on the low origin.
Length and girth.
Length and girth. Oh,
So
God.
yeah, so
God, standard bonnets are so heavy.
Oh yes.
it needs to do
Especially with that much vinyl on them.
a lot of vinyl.
But yes,
So yeah,
let's move on to talking about your engine. So I know we just briefly mentioned it. Do you want to go through a quick spec or like?
Of the GT engine now.
Well, I was going to say
that's
Dan's,
make
but
believe. He hasn't even
let's
dropped
do
his down
yours.
to Dave Yandel yet.
Is it not?
Yeah,
Is
he
it
hasn't
not
even
there?
took it there
Is
yet.
it not
No,
there yet?
It doesn't fit in the goddamn up. I'm trying, all right?
it does fit in the up.
Yeah, kind of.
My van, when
Get-
I took my
get-
engine to him, we had two of everything. The whole van was just spread with it. I was like, just pick what you need, Dave, and we'll go from there.
With
So
an
he-
apology.
So he took everything out there.
Yeah, we took everything out. I was like, well, that's scrap. I'm like, I know, Dave. I know it is. Just
Oh,
put the kettle on
God.
and we'll be okay.
Oh God.
So that engine, incidentally, is the one from the S14.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Well,
what
Yeah.
happened?
that's nice.
Well, I took that engine out, sold it to a friend of mine, Duncan Lang, which he then put it in a garage, and it sat there for 6-7 years.
Because that's a built motor anyway, isn't it?
That's a serious motor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got pistons, rods, liners, the works.
Yeah.
And Dave is like, we can make this work. So
Yeah.
he thinks because I got one of those G25 turbos.
Yeah.
So he thinks it'll do 600.
It should do.
He's pretty confident.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, Dave Baston's done one of them G25 550s.
Yeah.
The smaller one, and that thing ripped. Like, seriously fucking rips. The
Yeah,
turbo's
it's like
insane.
completely game changing.
Like,
game changing.
The turbo's tiny, like, oh, that's not going to do anything. And then it just pulls out 500 horsepower like it's nothing. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. So that happened.
All right. Sorry. Go on.
Okay, I've lost my trail of thought now.
G series turbos.
Yeah, them G series turbos are just insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know how they've done it, but they've done it and they go
What
real
they've done
fast.
is they've made the compressor wheel really long and deep,
Oh, okay.
so that's how they can move so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
air
yeah.
through them.
Oh, really?
That's basically it. Yeah.
You're not adding loads of fucking weight to the damn thing, though. I'm looking at my GT 73 HDARS internal one over there.
Yeah.
It's quite flat.
Yes, no, so it's a lot longer.
It's longer, but it's smaller.
Right. Okay.
So,
Okay.
but it spins a lot faster because they've changed the bearing system in it, so it can spin the bazillion revolutions.
Bazillion RPMs.
Stuff. Yeah.
Right. A bazillion RPM.
Yeah.
We're really
and
technical on this channel.
It's a billet compressor wheel, so it's.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say I think that's a billet wheel. It's a bit of a weird one. It's,
I don't know. I'm not I just read the thing and I'm just regurgitating.
He read
bullshit.
the brochure.
The brochure.
The brochure.
Yeah. Okay. So, cool.
So it's
Steering ship. Where were we?
Cool.
Whose engines were we going on? Basically, Dave builds everyone's engines. That's
pretty much a
yeah.
isn't it?
If you need an engine building, perhaps you should go to
DY Engines.
To DY Engines.
No, but real talk, you actually should.
Yeah, you should.
Apart from he told me to slag him off so he can catch up with work and then tell him how good he was. But I'm not going to do neither. Just message him and send your engine.
I don't think that would work.
I don't think it'd work.
He's terrible. Wait, no, he's lost all of his business.
Yeah, he's got none, and no, they're trying to take it back and say he's good. I don't get it. It's an emotional roller coaster.
I think to a point you've got to cuss him out so he knows that you like him.
Yeah,
He's West Country. They're a bit
weird
special,
like that.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
no.
Oh, that's racism.
That's
I mean,
racist.
it's true. Dave, you dick. You know, see? Now he knows I love him.
See, he'll love that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or when you
Christ.
turn up with your engine to finally get it built, he may close the door on
Yeah.
you. We'll
Who are
find
you,
out.
mate?
Who
Who are
knows?
you?
Who the fuck are you?
So GT86, it's moving in the right direction, but it looks like it's going to be a more serious car. Is it more likely that we'll be seeing that car having fun before the S15s, or are we?
No, the purple car is just going to be ready like ASAP, like next week probably. That thing will work. The blue car, I'm not that bothered about because it's an investment. And the GT is just
It's not
like,
even funny
as and when it
anymore.
happens.
S bodies are investments, aren't they?
Well, they will be.
And the
They will be.
GT86 is.
Just for a laugh.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, is what
There's
it is.
like I'm never building anything going, all right, I'm going to do this exact thing with it. I'm just building a car that I like, and then I can go and have fun in it.
Directionless. This sounds terrifying.
No. The direction is have fun with your car.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
worrying about what other people think of it.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's
matter.
Probably a good way of looking at things, to be honest. So let's move on to Dan's engine.
Dan's engine.
My engine. What do you want to
We're
know?
so excited. I'm so excited. I've never been so excited about an engine build.
My
not
jeans
even
are
own,
damp
you
from
did.
pissing myself a minute ago about when we spoke about it. But yeah. What do you want to know?
Just a brief spec. So we know that the original engine that you ran for half of this year was practically a 2.2 SR20 with liners and bits and bobs with big old fucking pistons and did some cool shit. But
Yeah.
inevitably ended up
Broken.
sad. And
Yeah.
depressed.
Oh yeah, that cracked and broke and died.
And on the last podcast, we were talking about where you were going or what direction you were going in with that. And
Okay, so we've now gone with an SR20 block again. HKS liners.
Yep.
Well, HKS sleeves, not liners. Sleeves. Top hat sleeves. 88mm JE pistons, Crillo rods, ACL bearings, standard crank, new pump, new time and chain guides, Tommy Pro cams, Tommy solid lifters, cam gears, BC valve springs, Tommy springs and retainers.
Yep.
3071 Gen 2.
Gen 2.
Gen 2 on a
Pop,
link.
pop.
Some ID injectors and
And a partridge in a pear tree.
yeah, and go fast and
So-
because I can't drive with that speed. That car scares me. That car scared me when it was broken.
It was fun. It was fun looking at your face after the first time you drove it. And I think
It was
was it Teesside?
No, well, the first time I drove it was
In the fucking rain.
no, the first time I drove it was after we mapped it, and Martin said, "Go on, take it down the road." I was like, "It's got no bumpers or anything on." He's like, "No, it's fine, take it down." And all I done was hooked third around this like country lane back corner. Came back, got out of the car, was like shaking. I was like, "Yeah, it scared the fucking shit out of me." Literally, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, "No, that's too fast."
What was
That's
that,
what
like
you want.
500 or something?
There was 504, yeah, at 2 bar.
So that's like a 400 horsepower SR is like
Scary
fast.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 500's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
but-
had that much power.
Never?
Never.
Never ever?
Never ever.
And now
ever.
Dave's going to give me 600, so I'm going to be in the same boat as him.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Christ.
It's literally funny.
I do remember going, because I progressed quite slowly. So I went from a stock SR to having about 300 brake horsepower if you believe Horsham Developments. You know, the stage 2A, 3B, 49mm Uzi.
I remember stage mapping.
Stage mapping. What in a
And
club
they
you
still
got?
sell them as
It's
well.
Stage.
That's what worries me.
The world's the stage.
This is on a stage 2A, 4B.
No way.
Isn't that a pencil?
Maybe.
Isn't that?
That
isn't
literally is a
Isn't
pencil.
that a fucking pencil?
Well, he's got a pencil chip in it then.
No, but like a 2B, whatever.
2B's a soft pencil.
But my point is, I went
Flaccid pencil.
a flaccid pencil. I went from having the Horsham 2A, which was Blaze It 320. So, yeah, it was all right. It was good power, and it was fun. It did overfuel a lot. Like you'd let off on the motorway, and then let off, and you'd hear this. And if someone was filming you from behind, I remember early days of Instagram, someone had filmed. I didn't even fucking know them, and they'd filmed, and as I'd let off, it was just like a gentle bit of fire just pouring out of the back. That was probably also my piston rings and all the other things that were destroyed by that ECU. And then what did I do? Oh, got a Nistune ECU, a 3070. No, what was it? It was a 28R. It was an S15 turbo.
Yeah.
I had low compression. The engine was kind of fucked and tired, and I was absolutely lying to myself that it was fine. It was sub 8 bar across all four. It was consistent, but it was sub 8 bar.
Consistently shit.
Yeah, consistently not great. And then I gave the only person who was willing to map it, the only person who was willing to actually do the job was a guy called Steve Sadler. And he said, if it
Oh my fucking god.
he said, if it
That guy.
explodes-
That guy. What company was he then? Because he's changed about 46 times since
FC Tuning.
then. Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it was
carry
called.
on.
Was it called FC Tuning? Anyway, I'm not going to shit talk because he's the
Oh,
only
shit
guy.
talking.
When I rang him and I was like, "Hi, I have an SR20 with barely 8 bar." He's like,
I can blow that up for
"I
you.
will." And he said to me, if it blows up, you understand that this is where we're up to." And he made me film like half hour's worth of compression testing the engine before we did anything. And I understood it was probably for legal reasons, so that he didn't get sued because he blew my engine up. But it's quite funny. He's like, just letting you know on camera that this is, 7 point whatever bar, and this is not good for mapping. And I'm like, yes, I understand
Just
this.
do the job.
For all fucking
Turn
four.
everything to max.
Anyway, we got 370 brake horsepower out of it on that S15 turbo.
He's fucking
which
lied to you.
Which I thought
Absolutely
was really
lied.
impressive.
Yeah, he lied.
I thought this was really impressive.
How loose were the straps?
Oh, how loose was the engine?
Oh, okay.
It was the pistons were just sort of flapping around. Anyway, then obviously that died catastrophically, and I say it didn't die. It didn't die catastrophically. It was kind of it just stopped working, and I built an engine with Max Malone and Gutty, and we built it in Bolly of an evening, and it was a really fucking good engine. Owen Development sponsored us at the time when we were car loan for you, and they gave us that turbo. There was a 3073 HDA-RS, fucking whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to Greg, and he mapped it, and he got 300. Now it had a stock head,
Yeah.
and it was just Wasner pistons and rods, Eagle rods, and he got 370 brake horse out of it. And I was like, yeah, it kind of sounds about right. It sounds more realistic. And then I drove it, compared to the 370 I'd got from Steve, felt like, and no joke, 3 or 4 times faster.
Yeah.
Night and day.
than the same power that I'd apparently gotten from Steve. Now, I'm not saying, it is what it is. How loose were the straps? It doesn't. It's just one of those things. The following year, we then did a bit more work, and I got 440. And then what else did we do then? We got something else. And this year ended up with 460. So my progress has been really smooth and gentle. It's been from stock over the past... I've had
I'm
that
not
car
saying
10
you got
years.
460 horsepower because I built your motor this time, but you got 460 horsepower because I built your motor this
Yeah,
time.
we got 460 because you built it.
Yeah, that's
and I'm not,
the
I don't
only
trust
reason.
myself to do anything anymore.
No.
Hey, the engine that me, Max, and Gutty built, that only died because the fucking back pipe fell off.
Oh, yeah, that was the best thing ever. Has an AFR gauge like, yeah, it's definitely lying. It's came loose. It's not leaning out. So he carries on to do a whole lap of Three Sisters and blows it up. But the vac line to the fuel pressure regulator just came off. So he just had base fuel pressure.
Yeah, that'll
That'll
do
break
it.
your things.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. It was
For legal reasons, that was serious.
It was
that
really,
happened.
really serious. I was pretty depressed about that because
Yeah.
it was something that I felt like I'd had a hand in, and I was quite proud of. We'd done, I'd learnt a lot, and it worked really, really well. And I got how many years? I got 2-3 years.
Yeah, you
out
done
of
it
it, 3 maybe.
quite a while for it.
And then just something fucking stupid like that, killing it was just really depressing. Anyway,
But you got some good runtime out of it.
oh god, yeah,
3 years is
did
a
the
lot.
BDC 2013 with it. Did loads. But yeah, just to die in such a stupid way was just kind of annoying. So little clamps now on my vac pipes. Like a proper little clamps they're tiny.
Yeah.
But they're never coming off. None of this push fit vac
the
lines
zip
anymore.
tie.
Nah, think I am fucking nuts.
I mean, I pretty much did that on every engine I've ever had.
Yeah, same.
No matter what the power
Yeah,
is.
that's
Zip,
yeah.
that's
yeah,
on.
same. Is it on? Yeah, done. I still to this day don't know how the hell it fell off, but it didn't have anything on it. It wasn't zip tied on. It was just pushed on.
Anyway, shall we steer the ship to...
Steer. Go ahead and steer.
I bet he sabotaged it. That's why he just
No,
steered us off,
no,
didn't he?
steer the ship
You
to
need more power.
future events, I guess. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we doing it?
Well, I think the next event we should probably think about doing is...
I need to do something before Anglesey.
You mean before 2020?
2020.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, we
Well, we're going to
desperately-
do Anglesey. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's the end of October.
Is
I
that
wanna-
is that Matt Sorry?
I really want to go do a Teesside Pro Drift Day.
I'd like to do a Teesside
Because-
Pro Day.
It's £150.
Yeah.
But they feed you breakfast and lunch, so that's worth the extra already. And you get there's about 20 drivers between two tracks.
So it's seat time sitting.
You can literally. There was at points where we've been there where you don't even stop to queue back up. It's just you just hot lap
Send it.
Teesside.
Oh, that's nice. That's a real nice.
Hot lapping Teesside
What
is
I
fun.
would like to see is, why can't we just have open pit lanes?
Because there's too many fucking drivers, man.
Yeah, too many drivers.
Yeah, but what'll happen is it's just Darwin, innit? They'll just they just kill themselves,
It's just Darwin, isn't it?
and then we
Right.
can just carry. The better you are, the longer you'll stay on the circuit.
And then they'll get sued and the tracks will get shut down and then we can't go anywhere and that's practically where we are now.
I mean,
Fuck.
Yeah, we have nothing.
obviously
nothing.
implementing it might be a bit traumatic.
We're
but
very aware that the Rockingham days, which are now being run dry, they say things like, for those of you who supported the wet track,
And I do not fucking support wet drifting.
for
only
those
if it's raining.
Only if it's raining, yeah.
For those who supported us on the wet tracks, you are invited to join us on the dry tracks, still with a very strange noise limit.
It ain't bad because our car's below that anyway.
Well, the screamers are supposed to be pointing at the ground. Yours would be fine, but I wouldn't be.
Yeah,
I got
just
a-
tell
I got
them
a
it's
ground. I can't get it. I can't go down.
I'd
There's
rather
space
there's
down.
a wet track that people could actually drive on than just nothing, though.
True,
there is
true.
that,
But the thing we were getting very aware of particularly this year, was that after Rockingham closed, it was going really fucking well last year.
But it's
the
not really
past couple of
closed,
years.
has it?
Well, no. This is my point. It did. We were told that
It
was
did.
the end. So
Right.
it was probably what I would say is my favourite. I don't want to say practice day because it implies that we're practicing to do competitions and stuff. But it
my
was
favourite drifting days.
favourite drifting days were
Especially
at
I like
Rockingham.
that.
Yeah.
Just drifting.
And
Just drifting.
It was fun. I would say, without getting emotional about it, it really gave what we do at Low Origin. I don't want to say a direction, but it gave us I don't want to say meaning either. But it was.
You just
very
went
much,
drifting, and drifting happened.
It was going drifting with
and
your
life was
friends,
good.
go and have fun,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And then, unfortunately, Rockingham then had to close its doors for various reasons we're still not sure about. And then it then suddenly reopened again as a wet track through a company that we won't mention because I get the impression they probably do want to sue us, IRL. And it just seemed like if you want to drift, this is going to be the deal. You're going to have to get used to a wet track. And a wet track, whether it's raining or not, they're going to wet the track because they have a decibel limit. And there are people... Now, the awkward one was, the beginning of this year, I heard on the grapevine that there was an estate agent who was selling houses in the area of Rockingham, telling people that the track had recently closed and that there was going to be no longer any noise problems in and around the area. Lots of houses were sold, and here we are, less than a year later, the track's back open. So is it a 90 decibel limit?
95.
Unless you got turn downs, then it's 98.
Oh,
Is that-
yeah.
Did I read it right?
That could be 98 then.
There's
which
definitely
is
a thing about turn downs. 98 and
But
turn down.
I've run a
tips.
turn down tip and you've run a turn down tip for fucking years. So.
They look cool.
But
Yeah, I just run turn
I
down
get
tips.
the impression because of the things we may have said on this podcast that we probably aren't well.
Oh, I've shit. I wouldn't give him money anyway. I wouldn't put money in his pocket. I just couldn't.
What I will point out, though, is that the most fun thing you've done is the emulation of one corner. So it's basically like the Mayhem straight.
Yep.
Is what you're going for.
Yep.
And it, for me, in your own words, you've just basically said the most fun you've ever had is running one corner.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
simple to put that anywhere, really.
It's
exactly.
Let's get back to
Exactly.
that. That's two corners because if
technically
if
it's
anyone
3.
takes out the left corner beforehand, you're doing it fucking wrong. Actually, to be fair, you need the hairpin before that to load the car correctly.
Of course you do. It's Sanpatsu. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
But
I did it.
Where was it?
In another country.
in another country,
But it's called Sampa. It's 3 motion drift, so
Yeah.
that's a thing.
you need
Yeah.
all three to get that one corner right.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Well, you need the two before to get that third corner right.
the word that they use in the other country is tobashi, which literally means like attacking forwards. If you,
That sounds
if you
quite
want to-
Chinese, not Japanese. That sounds Chinese.
I mean, it could be from
Could-
anywhere.
could
so
be anywhere.
racist.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
racist.
I think it's Icelandic, maybe.
Oh, could be. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds quite American actually.
But-
Let's go in America.
The first corner loads up the rear left, and
Yeah.
then the second corner you load up the rear right. And when that spring is loaded, you use
Slingshot,
the spring
yeah.
power to snap
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So, like, you know the bit where you're sort of coming out of a drift and it suddenly like bites straight.
Yeah.
It's using
You're
that
using
bite
that to then
snap you that
fling it.
way.
But
Yeah.
you've seen footage from that. You've seen. I mean, even I was guilty. In fact, I think the first Mayhem day I did there, I think I got it pretty good. And then there are certain things that the track was changed repeatedly to try and make it and force people to drive, as you say,
Mayhem
properly.
Yeah.
is very narrow.
It is,
Very,
and I
very
think
narrow.
the problem there, the first one was very, very narrow. People complained, and they didn't like it being very, very narrow
It's
in the
too
entry.
hard. Make it easy for me.
Yeah, and they were starting to realise, they were saying things like, well, it's just one fucking corner. You're like, well, if it's now 2 corners. No, no, that wasn't how it was supposed to work. You're supposed to be, as you say, loading it up and then slingshotting
I crashed
yourself
so
into
bad
this.
there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh fuck.
Great
me.
footage.
Great footage.
Great content. Absolute shout out. Great content.
Good for you, trying hard. That's
I
Yeah.
crashed. I crashed out the last one as well. Did I?
He
Did I crash
crashed
the
the
last one?
front into the wall.
Did he hit the back first?
Yeah, I hit the back first.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
And then
Trying hard.
no, but the last Mayhem day
Brave.
they put them fucking weird tyres on the wall, didn't
Oh,
they?
God,
And
that
I
was-
smashed.
Things.
That was
I
unnecessary.
smashed it.
I get
into
the
that.
I get the impression that an insurance company somewhere at some point had a hand into that, because it did not need to be.
No.
It did those ties. But then it was the last one, and I was like,
I didn't.
we've had a
care.
really fucking good time, and
The Al Clark's video of that day was good.
yeah,
No, it was,
Anything Al Clark does is good.
I love Al.
yeah.
Can never do a bad thing.
I love Al. He's so pretty.
He's super Bollywood now, though.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. He is. He's a Bollywood director now.
Is he?
Well,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah, like legit doing Bollywood now, and like
I'm gonna ask him.
IRL.
making decent. Well, obviously making decent money and travelling the
So
world and doing Bollywood.
He's making money for T-Series. This goes back to PewDiePie versus T-Series. I can't believe it. Can't believe it, Al Clark. Christ's sake,
got-
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
Some Bollywood stuff is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Just
he,
putting it out
he
there.
just like stuff.
It's
Go
just,
watch Bahubali on Netflix.
Bahubali.
Just Bahubali, just putting it out there. Sick. Dude's a legend.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
now you know.
we'll get on it. That's
Yeah.
shout out all 7 people that watch the podcast.
Then-
Shout out.
And the 4 people that's now going to watch Bahubali.
Do it. You've learned a thing.
They've got millions of subscribers. There's what?
I haven't watched Hyperdrive, but I know a couple of the people in it, and I know they're nice people. And actually, the Atsushi Taniguchi, his shop's called Taniguchi Jidosha, but he's actually the mentor for Yokoi from Mind Control. So he's like really well respected in Nagoya, in that other country.
In that other country that you're not allowed to talk about.
What?
Yeah, I
A
did.
laurel.
Yeah, at the beginning, I thought it was a laurel.
It's all right, Dan. You know, kind of everything.
No, I didn't know everything. No,
Can't
nothing.
know everything.
I
God. Not Mitto.
Dude, there's so much stuff I get wrong. I just, it's like,
And it's so funny when people call you out on it.
I don't even care. I don't even care. That's the best part.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Steer the ship down.
Okay, so where are we going drifting then?
Where are we going drifting? Well,
I want to go do.
we just spent like half an hour talking about where we can't fucking drift.
So Teesside Pro Drift Day and then Anglesey.
So we're gonna just do fucking Streeto again, and we literally don't give a fuck what you think about this anymore. We're gonna just go.
Apart from
Streeto.
the sponsors who tell us not
Oh,
to do
sorry,
Streeto.
we're never doing Streeto. That's never happened.
No.
In fact, we've never done Streeto. I don't know what Streeto is, and
I
for
think
legal
it's
reasons, that was a joke.
These things will always happen, but as soon as you get your camera out and start filming it, you just no.
The best thing was I met Alex by crashing doing Streeto. That's how we became friends.
And then the best thing was nobody was filming it.
Yeah.
No,
see,
nobody filmed it.
that makes it
because I'd done
fun.
it within about 40 seconds of getting to the spot, probably.
Yeah.
But
You did as well.
yeah, I went fast.
You'd gone missing. I'd met you like 10 minutes earlier on a Krispy Kreme fucking roundabout, Krispy Kreme car park. Hey, I'm Dan Joyce. And I'm like, I'm sure that's that guy off fucking Dirty Chances.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's that guy off Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Put your cubes on a pizza, see if he eats it.
And then you fucked off, and oh my god, it was Christmas Day.
Well, was it Christmas? Yeah, it was Christmas
it fucking
Day.
was. Yeah. And then we all went to the spot. We all parked up to discuss the spot. And then you just fucking went absolutely wild. And I was like, I seen you. You were behind me. And I was like, fucking, he's going fast. He must be really fucking good. Like, I'd seen that. The only other thing I'd seen from you is, you know, that picture that someone's taken of the purple S14, where it's like backwards at Linden Hill. And everyone's like, oh, no way. Backwards entry by Dan Joyce. That's fucking sick.
The best thing about that shed got everywhere, and I crashed into the gravel doing that. I didn't hold it.
Everyone's like, no, check this fucking backwards entry out.
Adam Rouse took that photo, and it was me dying into the gravel, yeah.
So that's all I'd seen of you. And then the next thing I see, like, I had the purple. Do you remember that purple S49?
Oh, yeah.
Immaculate. I had Volk GTCs in insane sizes. 19 rear, 18 front. Oh, they were fucking Anyway, so I'm just fucking chilling. And you've turned up on these poor motherfuckers up here.
on the Bazarias.
Yeah, the Bazarias. The Bazarias.
Bazarias.
Bazaras.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, oh fucking hell, this fucking wild boy. Like, just, you know, you're coming down, you got a roundabout ahead of you, and you're like, oh, I'll do the next one, and you just behind you see headlights doing this, flick, 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 and you're like, that's a really big. Is he just fishtailing? Flick, and the headlights come back one more time. You're like, oh my god, and then
Helicopter in it.
I've gone round, and then you just see headlights. You know, in your rear view mirror, you see headlights pointing at the floor, briefly. Headlights pointing at the floor, and I mean fucking entirely. Headlights have done this, and
that shit got air.
And I remember I saw the wheel in the air, about probably 10, maybe 15 foot high in the air, before I saw what happened to you.
That was a bad time. Bad time.
That all happened on a track for legal reasons.
The wheel launched off.
The fucking wheel
ripped it clean off.
left. Yeah.
I once watched. Do you remember Wangan Willie?
Wangang Willie rings a bell. Sounds like a right waff.
He owns a garage quite near Watford, the old Wangan Willie, and I once watched him fire a wheel over an entire pub.
Okay.
It was
from a driving perspective, he's done this, and then it's left.
Basically,
was it spinning?
Do you know where the Green Man is outside Silverstone? We can give to.
Oh yeah.
So old Wangan Willie's coming over the crest of the hill, and he gets his full launch over the crest.
Yeah.
And as he does that, the wheel just falls off. So it goes and hits the curb in front of the pub.
Oh, instantly
up. And we were all sat in the beer garden. He could have killed everybody in the pub.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Streeto is not cool, kids. Don't do it. It's
so you and Wangan Willie.
A bygone era, and obviously we never did this. This is all like hypothetical stories of things that never happened, and for legal reasons, that's a joke.
I think it's fine to say it's absolutely true, and you just don't advocate it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that you should go and do it.
No.
I'm saying that you shouldn't. But it has happened.
It has happened. Yeah, it did happen. No, I can't. I still feel like we can't admit to any of these.
Just don't film it. It never happened.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you don't film it, it's fine.
I'm not advocating any of it.
We still haven't answered the question as where the fuck we're drifting. We've just spent another half an hour. We spent another half an hour talking about a place where we can't fucking drift.
I'm going to say let's go to Pod.
To pod.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Or can we
I'll lower my car as dumb as yours.
He's saying it now.
And then smash it into the floor just so that
can
you feel better about it.
Can we rent that track in Germany?
I feel good about it.
I don't know.
Can we just rent that place and hold a hot boy weekend?
Does that always look like that? I know the track layouts, obviously.
The big machines and everything.
Yeah,
totally.
Like that.
That's
so normally it's like heavy metal concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
just imagine doing a hot boy
crazy
weekend
techno
there.
stuff.
Instead of a competition drive.
Yeah.
Okay, actually no, I'll change that now. I'm going to change that. Imagine holding Super D there.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, Billy Sutton.
That kind of style
Billy
of
Sutton,
event.
please be listening,
I
Billy
think
Sutton.
I think the dudes might be into that.
Yeah.
Like potentially because I already asked them. Like,
No, we tried to do Super
Can
D.
you make it a week long?
See this?
Yeah.
This in Poland
Sickest event ever.
was mind blowing.
See, now I'm seeing like 3 or 4 events together, like Next Level Super D,
Yep.
Iron Drift King, and Drift Masters,
Yep.
all in a week of crazy drift lunacy.
Yeah, I don't see why that couldn't happen.
I couldn't.
And
That
it'd be
sounds
great
like
if we
a
did.
lot of fun.
But what we've just done there is move to yet another place in the
Where we're not driving
in
yet.
the UK.
You can't drive in the UK.
Where we're not-
You can't. Where can you?
That's it, everyone. 9 podcasts
Santapod.
deep.
No, but
and
even Santapod, you can't.
we're
driving.
done. We're not doing
can't-
driving anymore. It's over.
Can you drive Santapod in the summer? They did stop it for a while.
No,
like-
but we've missed most of the year, so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stands
so
in
it's-
our
yeah.
favour right now.
so you can do pod.
So we can do that.
You can do pod. Okay.
And then I can go to Rockingham by myself.
Yeah,
That
you're
would be nice.
allowed.
You're allowed. We're not because I cunted them off. Real bad.
Fuck's sake.
So
Learn
where
to
else is
donut.
there? I mean, like we should go to Driftland. I've not been to Driftland yet, and that's like how has that not happened? And why does no one run? Like obviously everyone runs the big corner.
I
Why
hate the
doesn't-
big corner.
Yeah,
But carry
and
on.
see, I think like there's that line that's like straight up the middle, so you can do like 3 motion drift and throw it into the.
When you drive at Driftland, if you drive it clockwise, you will suddenly realise there's no natural entry point. You know what I mean? Like on some tracks, you'll have a natural entry point of where you can load the car. But as it comes over the hill, it's so weird that it doesn't load the car the way you want it to load it.
But I don't want to run that.
It's like a big piece of
Yeah.
like.
It's
not
weird.
Like, it's not
Tarmac.
like this. It's like the change in the tarmac that goes in towards where you want to be, not crashing.
But
just doesn't.
Anti-clockwise is fun.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
when
yeah.
obviously you come where the big checkered wall is, right? And imagine if you did a U-turn into the first middle bit.
It's
and then you
terrible.
just basically go from there and just bomb it as fast as you can and launch it right down to the other end again.
Oh no, it's the most scariest thing. Like it's real weird.
Yeah,
Like
that's what makes it fun.
no, that back end there is horrible. Like I don't know anyone who
I-
drifts the back end.
What,
I
launching
did
it
this
into that?
year.
Oh, I did actually. Yeah.
Yeah, for the first time I ever drifted. I think they've resurfaced that back section because previous years I found that back section was practically undriftable, and I can't tell you why. I don't know why. It was very odd. It was.
Was there a big ditch on the side of the track?
Oh well, there's big ditches
Yeah,
all
big
over it, but
ditches.
Because
it,
they
it
have
was
those on every track in another country.
in another country.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard.
No, I don't know why. I just found it transferring in between those S's was just like my car would slow and slow.
I love
and
the-
slow
But that's
and
that's the
slow.
skill of doing it, because then you work out how to get through there super fast with shallow angle, and then
Well,
No,
that's-
you can't. You can't. You
No,
because
but
it goes
then
up a
we do.
fucking hill and then it's
that's
just
why.
like. Oh.
That's why I don't drift. Previous years,
We don't
wouldn't-
drift it,
wouldn't
we'll grip
because
it
You
to
grip
punch-
it as fast as possible, popping off the fucking apexes purely to get as much speed as possible into that fucking.
Oh
corner.
yeah, literally. I always forget that I've got error on my car when it comes to that
Yeah,
back apex because
yeah,
you just smash through it straight as fast as you
Yeah,
possibly
yeah,
See,
can.
that just sounds like a lot more fun than this corner's got a weird entry, and I don't know where it is.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the opposite
I
direction,
like-
attacking the big boy.
Like I hate full outer bores the shit out of me, but the clockwise second cut in and anti-clockwise, I really like anti-clockwise. Like anti-clockwise when it does the bit in the middle.
Oh, the bit, yeah. The bit in the middle is quite
Because
nice.
there's more of an entry point anti-clockwise than there is going the other way, because there's that. It kind of like goes when you're anti-clockwise, it goes right and then left. So you've already got that part to get the car where you need it to go and then chuck it.
The thing is with Driftland, it tried to tick a lot of boxes when it was first designed and put together. It gives you the nice quick stuff. It gives you the low-powered stuff around the back if you want to drift those the smaller S's and stuff. And if you want to drive super duper fucking fast at the wall, you can also do that. And if you want to be an absolute absolute fucking big dick energy BDP.
I love big
mans,
dick energy.
You can do the big full outer with like super duper power
And then fly up the
super
bank.
duper fucking and fly up the fucking bank because it's super duper dangerous. You get it wrong, it fucking hurts. Really, it's not like hitting a wall where it's like bang bang. You hit the bank and it's like you're still going, but you're hitting the floor and grass and shit. And now you're
Pitches you
probably
up.
gonna fall over as well. Like the amount of times people have got to the sort of holy fucking shit, like nearly gone over. First time I ever saw a car flip was
Teetering.
on Driftland. That was on the grand opening.
Yeah, and it was the dude who used to own this.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Daniel Ferry. He's the one who rolled the
No
original
way.
car.
So it wasn't this.
No, this car hasn't been rolled.
Are we sure?
Yeah, positive. He reshowed it.
Jake, we're pretty much positive this isn't the same shell.
Incidentally, the first person to roll a drift car in Europe was either Martin French or Damien Mulvey. Oh no, it was Martin French, I think, first in a BMW, and then Damien Mulvey rolled a really high-powered, absolutely immaculate R32 GTR at Rose Green.
Oh, where?
Because it Rose Green, so it was like an oval.
Yeah.
But at the bottom of the oval, it was like a bank to wall. So it just it was kind of a launch ramp.
This is the Buxton problem where they used to have red.
Buxton hasn't got problems. It's holding BDC and it's going to be great. It's going to be the pinnacle of drifting.
I think that's the only time all three of us have said nothing. Hi, Matt.
Look, it is going to be good. It's going to be good for all the wrong reasons, but it is going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Basically, carnage is entertaining.
It really is.
Like, it can be quite jaded.
There's going to be
when
so
you're
many
in the-
people who are going to pull off their £100,000 flaming sports cars and go, yeah, I'm not driving this.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. I wouldn't. If my car cost more than
20 quid.
it cost, and I'd spent money building it quickly, as a lot of people have done, I absolutely wouldn't fucking take it to Buxton because it is the most cruel fucking mistress. But it is also you have to be extremely precise there. If people go, there's no margin for error, there's no room for error. Oh, it's this, that, the other. No, it isn't. There is no fucking room for error. You get it wrong once, you've written the car off for good. It's gone. It's over.
There is if your car's bendy, though, really.
If it's already bendy.
But to be fair,
like a convertible PS.
Like, I watched Drift Masters, and obviously at the weekend, and all those boys have got bendy cars.
Yeah,
but it
that's
doesn't
true.
stop them being nut jobs. Like, they are some brave dudes.
That is true.
So
yeah.
same with BDC. There's a few guys in there that are actually brave.
They'll
bend the cars about.
Weirdly, most of the damage that's caused at Buxton is usually front end.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
the
not-
old
it's
tap
not-
tap.
Well, it's an odd one because the way there's inside information here for BDC drivers that have never driven here. Inside edge is tarmac, and outside edge is patches of concrete. And if you at any point let off in the wrong part,
It's BDC, it's going to rain anyway, so it doesn't matter.
fires you into the wall. So if you're like this, you steer. So you full lock left, steering like this, and if you let off even slightly, or if you have the wrong type of diff, in some cases, and you go for the flick in, it'll just fire you into the fucking wall, and it does it so quick. It's like Birmingham wheels, but it's half the size. It's as long, but it's very fucking narrow. It's about as narrow as this fucking room, and it's.
I think it'll still be. Do you remember when they done JDM All Stars Night Fight at Birmingham Wheels?
Yes.
That was brilliant. That was a brilliant
Did I
event.
judge that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
You should probably
Maybe.
remember that. You should remember the things that you.
But
judged.
yeah, anyway, so I
I
think
did.
Buxton will be brilliant. It'll be funny.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Funny. Yeah, good. I'm going to enjoy it. I think. I fucking hope I do.
It's so hard. Like when you're like negative about places, it's so hard to sustain that. So you should just let them get to it. You know.
Yeah.
So where are we going to
Get
drift
to it.
next
We're
year?
not being negative
Santa
about
Pod.
it. We're being.
So we're going to go
realistic
Santa
about it.
Pod. We're going to go Teesside.
Germany. We'll do
We're
Germany.
going to go Germany.
In
Although
England.
I'm not allowed to drive there. I've been told
Why?
categorically because
Why?
I have to judge it. And he said if I kill myself while I'm just dicking about, and then they've got no judge, that's a bit of a problem.
Or just tell them
In
you quit.
Japan.
Get there with your car and tell them you quit, and just say, "I'm sorry, I quit."
On the
Quit.
day.
Yeah, on the day, I
On the
quit.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
So
do that.
next year. Oh God.
I mean, there's still this year. There's quite a lot.
No,
of
there's
there.
nothing left. It's dead. It's gone now.
We've got Matt Surrey. We've got surely Three Sisters are doing fucking something.
Yeah, October.
October what?
October, the one that we won't get to.
For real.
I mean, why don't you just make a Low Origin event and we'll make
Oh, yeah,
mayhem?
cool. But it needs to say loworigin@bdc.com when we email them.
Yeah,
because otherwise they don't give a shit.
Otherwise, they won't email us back.
No, they won't care. They do not care. Literally don't care.
Off-camera conversation available.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
maybe.
never do.
Maybe that would be a conversation.
We
to have.
tried. We had Billy.
Billy Button.
Billy Button
Silly button.
emailing tracks in the UK to hold a Super D event, so they'd have the Americans, Julian and Animal Style, come over.
Yeah.
And we was like, they wouldn't have brought the cars.
Mr. Purple car.
Yeah, and it was like, yeah, okay, do you want to hold? No, you're not BDC. No, well, you can't do that. No.
We don't know who you are.
Yeah,
we
we
don't know what
don't
your credentials
care.
are. We don't have time to even bother asking or wondering or working out who anyone is. So just fuck off.
Just
basically.
fucking get in the bin.
And yeah, it's kind of sad, really,
Yeah.
because that would have been ace.
Or Jeek would rent it to us for like 20 grand, I guess.
I mean, there's ways and means, aren't there?
Yeah.
Jeek's an affable guy. I'm sure you can work something out with him.
Give
only
him
problem with that
get him a
is
sports
it's in-
package on the Range Rover.
It's
I
in
reckon I could.
Scotland. That's
It
the
is in
only trouble.
Scotland. I reckon I could. Dan might struggle to negotiate with Cheek.
Has he mugged Jeek off? Is that what?
A bit.
No,
Man.
I was truthful.
Stop burning your bridges.
I've burnt them all, they're dead.
This is like the
I'm on my island.
The
So me
low,
and Alex will be in Scotland.
yeah, Low Origin podcast is basically burning bridges and upsetting sponsors. It's talking about all the streeto we definitely didn't do at any point ever.
Well, you're certainly not doing it now in bright yellow cars with flames all over them, are you?
No, but
No.
if you ever got
But-
caught, if somebody saw you and
That's
was
the point.
filming you, who was it?
No, wait there, wait there.
Driving.
Who? Well, which car was it?
Wang Willie.
Yeah, but exactly.
Exactly.
Whose car was it? If you saw this car at a distance doing a roundabout, who was it? Was it mine? Was it yours? Was it Saul's? Was it Danny's? No one's going to fucking
was
know.
definitely Saul. We said it on air like a few times.
100% sold.
You've dobbed him in.
It was definitely Saul. We're not
Every
joking.
time.
That's until yeah. Fuck.
Wow.
Right, so we've said that none of us are going to drive anytime soon.
No, you
Oh,
just
well,
said you
well,
were going to drift.
yeah,
you said you
my-
were going to do some drifting.
You know,
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, same
Speculation.
again, same again.
Yeah,
I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive. I'm not
I'm
going to
gonna-
drive. I'm not going
I'm
to
go-
drive.
I'm
You-
gonna-
But for sale is one
You're gonna-
purple S15.
You should.
You haven't got an engine.
I will have next week.
Got more of an
Oh,
engine
shit.
that you've currently
How
got
much
in
of an
yours.
engine have you got?
Mine's fine. There's bits of the car that was set on fire.
Oh, yeah,
They're
you've got
fine
no
now.
wiring loom, have you?
No, that is fine. It drives now. It's okay. Dan,
Right.
Dan did some good fixing of my car.
So basically, as of the end of next week, we're all ready.
Yeah, my car's-
exactly. Let's go to a
Apart
fucking
from you've got
event.
to
No.
happen again.
I've got to go tuning, but that's it.
Tuning.
I mean, technically, if we're being really technical, I should probably do that.
Yeah, you
yeah, you
should.
definitely should. A professional would do that.
Where is one? Point at him. I'll ask him.
Good point. But yeah, so well, yeah, great. Let's fucking get to something then. Let's do a fucking drift. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
cool. Where are we going?
We just said fucking pod or
Pod isn't
whatever.
on yet.
Oh, he's
So where are we
admitted it.
going?
He's admitted it.
Oh god, pod's not on. All right.
Oh, and Three Sisters is October. So where are we going?
There's definitely some. There's
We'll
a
go- we'll
Rockingham
get-
thing, but you, oh wait, I've got one, but I can't say it on camera. It's not the street.
It's a demo day that we're not invited to.
No, it's not a demo.
It's a demo
either.
that we're not invited
It's
to.
not a demo either. Either.
Eva. It's
Eva,
not.
mate.
It's not a
Oh,
demo
God.
Eva.
either.
I've been down south too long.
I swear down, mate. Don't worry.
Fucking dough.
This is the most racist voice I've ever put. I'm so sorry to all my London friends.
Stevie Boy's going to come up and shank you now. He's
Stevie Boy.
Oh, I'd let him.
going to slap you
That's
with his
very
dick.
old Greg. Boy.
Boy.
You've not seen the old Greg Mighty Boosh? No?
Come on, Greg.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
say
Yeah. Mild Greg.
I thought it was on my own then.
With an eye.
And tumbleweed and everything.
What?
Pembury. Oh,
No,
yeah.
Pembury's a
There's
thing.
the Drift Inc. events at Pembury. Yeah, that's cool. You did have quite a bad experience there, didn't you, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is he mugged off now?
No, I didn't. I crashed
No, he completely
real bad.
fucking destroyed the front of his car
Oh, yeah, that little incident.
Yeah.
on a quarter of a lap.
Dan,
Yeah.
is this when you got loads of power and you just
Oh, yeah.
suddenly, oh God, what do I do with this?
Pardon?
It was like, oh God, what do I do with this?
No. I was like, they've been out before, so I'll just follow their line. It's fine. So I done that. I didn't bother with a
Hang
side
on.
lap.
Neither of us fucking crashed immediately on the first lap, though, did we?
Yeah, but
Followed
you know,
your lap.
But you know, there was the
No,
things
no,
and
no,
the
no.
angles.
You know what happened? They talked about this Nico-esque bit in the track,
Right.
And they were like, "Oh, it's just like Nico." Danny's driven past it and gone, absolutely fuck that. That's not Nico. That's just dangerous. I'm gonna leave that to a builder to rectify at some point in the future. Drive past it. I've done exactly the same and gone, what the fuck is this? This is fucking retarded. Fuck that. Just drive off. You've gone round and gone, oh yeah, that's not that Nico bit they were talking about in the briefing. This would be sick. This. Wah! Gearbox has then grabbed the floor and has then thrown him head on straight into the world's biggest tractor tire and written the motherfucking car off.
That just makes him braver than you two.
Does, yeah, it's true. That is
See?
true.
Or
Positive and
stupider.
everything.
Yeah.
Just roll with it.
Okay.
Just roll with it.
Look, you're still so sour about
Stop,
it.
Holmes.
I really am.
You're
Yeah.
still so... Look, it happened. Do we know that it definitely was the Gearbox that did a grab?
With my lack of talent, I know that much. Could have been my lack of talent.
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
No, it was definitely. I've never been able to spin or crash like that in my life. It
So-
was the most weirdest feeling ever.
Professional spinning.
It wasn't a spin because it literally stopped and then pivoted. It just-
Pirouette.
yeah, in the middle of the car, and you're just like, okay, cool, we'll go this way then, and die.
Yeah, so if you do go to a Pembury Day, you can avoid, you don't have to drive at, over, or anywhere near that bit at all. You can just drift normally and have a cool, fun time at a drifting event in
I mean, it's
Pembury
probably
and
alright.
not go anywhere near it.
Well, if your gearbox isn't hitting the floor, that's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
more
Yeah.
yeah, for
sensible.
like normal cars. Yeah.
If you drive a normal car, you're fine.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
Unless your car's super fucking cool and low and like fucking sick,
And roll center corrected.
then you might have a problem. And roll center correction. We need to run through the fucking questions. Have you got your phone? Get your phone out.
What am I going on Facebook?
Go on the. Oh god, I wrote the fucking PMs down on there.
Wait, there,
but
I'll go to.
It's fine. We'll do the comments. So go on comments on the
there was
low
PMs
origin
as well?
There were, but
There were
it's
questions
currently recording.
so gnarly that people had to send them privately.
Yeah, well, yeah, there were some that were kind of really serious, and I kind of wish I could be. It doesn't matter. There were the ones on the comments.
Here's a question. Yay.
Yay, indeed.
Yay, brilliant.
Okay, what happened to Soul RC? You don't have to answer any of this. You can just tell them to go fuck themselves.
You can put the name. Put the name. Who's asked that question?
T-Pack Main.
Hey, T-Pack Main. Basically, what happened is a bit depressing. My stepdad passed away.
Okay.
I lost my marbles, and I just couldn't cope with running a business. That's what happened. So we sold it to a guy from Denmark. He bought it. My old business partner, James, ran a new company with him called RC Boss from Denmark.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
what happened.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Are you happy now?
Real
Happy
life.
now?
Real life.
What's it like in that country we can't talk about?
Oh my god! Imagine asking that question. How long have we got to record? Jesus Christ! I mean, it'll do another 10 hours. Is that enough?
But that's. I think there's a film about that somewhere.
Yeah, just watch fucking Outsiders.
It's fully
Yeah.
sick, and
Yeah.
nobody takes themselves too seriously.
No,
so
exactly.
Take that from it.
And if you then read the slightly sarcastic, patronising comments that Mitto writes on the internet, but in the same nice, lovely, soft voice that he speaks in IRL or on that Outsiders video, you'll take the things that he says slightly less offensively.
Everything suddenly makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Favorite non-Japanese car.
Non-Japanese.
You can't say the up.
Non-Japanese car.
Can't say the up.
It's like German stuff, really.
Yeah.
Like BMWs are always good.
Oh, like BMWs. There we go. An entire manufacturer. Be more specific.
That 435i was nuts. But to be fair,
Who's asked this question?
Oh,
Are you
Jared Crockford.
Are you reading from Instagram?
Instagram.
Or from? I don't read from Instagram.
Why?
There's Wellmore on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll go through it all.
Asking proper questions.
right? Look, so that 435,
Yeah.
that if you look on my Insta or whatever, you can see that shit. It was fast. It was nuts. It had so much grip. It had everything. But like after a month, it was just boring as hell.
435. Now, was that a 3-litre turbo, twin turbo, something ridiculous?
The N54.
I don't know. Fuck
So
that.
it's like 3-litre single turbo.
It sounds
it was
great,
like
doesn't
400
it? Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like BMW making engines that
Had
in
an
about
8
10, 15 years' time are going to be like
8-speed
fucking
gearbox,
sick.
man. 8-speed.
Yeah, but it's a fucking one of them,
Dude,
innit?
honestly, I am not an automatic guy. That thing was nuts.
Yeah.
But after a month, it was just boring. It was soulless.
Next question.
Opinions on the replica genuine wheel argument. Are genuine wheels worth the money? Are replicas as bad as the internet says?
Buy genuine, you'll find out.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like,
okay.
proof's in the pudding, isn't it, really? You just test it and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. You've had your fucking question answered. Who was that from?
Brewstar.
Fuck
Hi,
off.
Brewstar.
Ma 1176. Will he ever finish a car?
Well, we've semi-covered that.
Yeah,
the
we've
answer's
covered that,
probably
it's done.
The
no.
whole episode is an answer at this point, so...
Probably
Oh,
not.
you bastard.
Okay. John O'More. How did he get into drifting and why did he stop?
Haven't
It's the stop bit that got me.
haven't stopped. Never... What, like...
Never don't stop.
So, basically... If you drifted at any point and you still like drive around corners going, this would be sick sideways, you're still a drifter.
Yeah.
Like, it's still in your brain. How I started is I had a Honda CRX and I was looking at body kits for it on the internet, and somehow I found a random clip of an A86 just blatting it up the toge, and I was like, I'm doing that. The rest of my life is going to be doing that dumb shit right there.
Jesus Christ, really?
It was literally like...
So was this 1960s, 1970s?
1457
Right, so it was a while
in the
back.
afternoon.
It was a while back.
Hold on.
Well, that's
Go
cool.
back. I'm going on to Facebook.
All right, go and do a Facebook. Just 1 second. Are we still recording on that? Yeah, definitely. I had like 26 gig free on it. I was like,
Is this where we've done the whole thing and then it becomes an audio only?
Don't.
Tom Shaw says, when is Soul RC2 happening and something about Daihatsus?
Daihatsus are awesome.
Yep.
But not the Daihatsus. And Soul RC, I don't know. I've no current plans, but I'd like to.
Cheadle Hume from, Super Internet fame from the other week. Will his first burnout this decade be in your vlog? He's already done a burnout. We've been through this.
I've done a billion this decade for sure.
Yeah.
Done loads of them. That's not the question. We
This-
wanted to see fucking drifting for a change.
This month I've only done one.
Okay.
But it was in third.
Ooh.
Yeah, JZX 110. Animal.
Do you remember when I done that burnout at
Driftworks. And
Driftworks and went second to fifth?
Yeah, that was,
And it still held. It still held.
But everyone's like, oh god, that sounds like it's a bit laboured. Are you sure it's 500 horsepower? Yeah, you're in fifth. It's like this. You're like, sounds a bit. Doesn't sound that powerful.
It's like playing a really old version of Gran Turismo and trying to light up in sixth. Yeah.
Christ.
I have no idea what Bolf is asking, but ask him to tell the story of the Tingewick flick.
Oh, so we ended up calling it the terrible name, the Minjlik Flick, right? Because it's a place called Tingewick near Buckingham in Buckinghamshire,
Right.
and that's basically the birthplace of drifting.
Oh, really?
So if you go down there, yeah, and like you can basically, if you're coming from,
Let's not send loads of people there to go to what Mitto has just referred to as the birth of drifting.
I'm not advocating this at all. There's a couple of other spots, but that particular one, you come from Buckingham into this like giant roundabout, and then you come off into Tingewick, and the amount of people I've seen come off the roundabout and then through the hedges adjacent, oh man, we had some fun times down there.
So that's what that is. It's
When it was obviously
OG.
taped off, and it was legal to be a dick on the road right
legal to be.
Yep. At that one time.
I mean,
Yeah.
Martin's got genuine questions here, like real life things.
Martin who?
Martin
Martin
MB.
Johnson.
Oh God, thank God for that.
Outsiders has now got 4.4 million views on YouTube. How does that make you feel? And will you be part of the next one?
My initial answer is sweaty. I mean,
That's some views, that's some views.
I never thought that'd happen.
Yeah.
But like, and I certainly don't feel like I'm any kind of celebrity or any of that shit from it. But I do feel really privileged that like I've inspired so many people to go to that other country, and
He's doing well. He is doing well. I haven't heard him
and
say Japan
Just lap
once.
it up. Just lap it up. You know, like, I mean, yeah. What was the other bit?
What was the other bit?
When the fuck are you going to do Outsiders 2?
Oh, Outsiders 2.
People want to fucking see that shit.
I
Phil,
saw-
everyone, get the fuck on it.
Back to Al Clark. I saw Al Clark in Germany last week, and we did conversate about it. And the part of the
You heard it
conversation,
here first.
I can't really say anything more.
No, I
but
know
we did.
things about it.
It is definitely something that the people involved are talking about.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And also the fucking world of drifting would fucking love, generally, to happen.
I think it'd be good to to kind of review a few things and almost drift Bible it out a bit because the drift Bible's super dated.
Yeah.
And I think people are going from like stock car to Wisefab welded diff and 1,000 horsepower way too quickly.
With zero direction.
Yeah. Like,
Not
You're
that
telling
they
me
need
that's not
direction,
what...
but
I thought that's what he's meant to do.
I mean, we used to put spacers in the rack and it'd give you a little bit more lock, especially if you chopped off the lock stop. And then it was like, you know, once
that was
we
a
got
big thing.
54 degrees I got once. 54
From
degrees
rack
of steering.
spacers.
From rack space. Well, actually, I got 62, but I did some other stuff, and that's another story. But I didn't cut the knuckles. I just grinded stuff.
Didn't cut the knuckles.
A lot of
my
stuff.
My first knuckles were actually Super Clarky knuckles.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
They were fucking awesome
They were
Super
pretty
Clarky
good.
knuckles.
But
Shout out Super Clarky. Yeah. Fucking hell, going back a bit.
He's still around.
That was 10 years ago now.
around.
Fucking hell.
Is he? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've not seen hide a hair from him.
He was busy not building my A86.
I didn't want to throw that in there, but you know, you just went in there. Yeah.
Awkward.
It happened.
If you didn't want it to be said, you should have worked harder.
All right.
Like,
Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Any more?
I got confused and lost.
You
So
got
I gave
confused.
up.
There are more on the thing, but
Okay.
No, there isn't. There isn't. Not
No,
really.
Don't-
They were pointless questions.
do some of those. Don't leave it on the scorned X thing.
If you, what are you getting? Go on, just do an Instagram one because there were some nice light-hearted
I've
ones.
done the
on there.
Instagram ones.
Oh, all right. Do the Facebook ones then.
Yeah, that was the comments, not the DMs. I ain't going into DMs.
I did look at some, and one was about what's the scariest thing that ever happened.
Oh,
okay,
I seen that. I thought that was boring. But carry on, you can answer it.
It was quite funny.
What's the scariest thing that's ever happened?
I almost fell off a mountain.
Oh, right, wow.
Literally.
Wait, that's not the one on Outsiders where you're at the top of the fucking hill that
No. So
what's
this
his face managed to
this
get
is a
up?
place
You may be
called-
small, but like you can't call that a mountain. That's not very nice.
It was a place called Hazunodo, and it literally the translation is farm road. So it's a kind of a nameless road, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And lots of people in this other country used to go up there and all drive together. It's all perfectly legal and cordoned off, of course. And what it was is you came down. There was like a downhill section,
Yeah.
and then it dropped to second gear coming down the hill. And then what had happened is you went uphill, and as you went up the hill, there was a crest that kind of went to the right. And what everybody did was they drifted second, drove up the hill, left it in second, and then basically like started drifting over this crest.
Yeah.
And I thought, because I'm a bit leery, that I'd just put it in third because I had this massively overpowered JZX and just ignite it up the road and launch it over the crest. So it turns out, that as you go over a crest in a really heavy car, everything gets light and then you can't stop yourself going towards the barrier that literally there's a 100-foot drop the other side of. And me and my buddy Travis were literally in the barrier, like just puckered up, waiting to die. And somehow at the last moment,
Jeepus.
it gripped up and we made it. But that was terrifying.
See, it's times like that when you go, God, I really wish people were filming Streeto.
We started. It was legal.
Legal.
Yeah, literally. I mean, we started laughing immediately because it was so scary. There was no other reaction that we had.
One of those where you get out and just think about going home and maybe having a bit of a kip.
No, we carried on. But I just thought, I'm
I'd
not
gone.
drifting over that crest again. That was ridiculous. So.
I mean, we've covered the next one, which is how is the GT86 SR20 swap going? Haven't
Slowly.
heard an update in a long time. Check out his Instagram.
Actually, it's speeding up rapidly because old Cage Laser are on it now, and they are beasting it.
Doing a
Thank you.
team.
Nice.
Smithy, when's he going to stop faffing with big cars and come back to RCs? There's loads of us that really miss Soul RC.
I mean, he just wants me to make a circuit. I don't think he cares if I drive.
I don't think he cares about you personally, does he?
No.
No.
I feel like we should
Total selfishness in it, really.
Yeah.
talk about this.
I
and
like
cuddle.
Smithy, he's alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
What scrub radius?
Who's asked that?
Katie said, what scrub radius?
That is a super old
Shout
question.
out, Katie.
That's a reference to me talking about rotating mass of spacers.
Yep.
About 16 or 17 years ago. So
Yep.
in retort, you're old.
Katie's late to the game. I think Katie's just asking a question that.
Did he just go that far back on the
No,
internet?
no.
I forget
I think
these
it's a
things
question
are-
that
I actually know because
it's a
Katie's
genuine
like one of my
question.
best friends. Like,
Okay.
so
Sorry,
I know
Katie.
where this comes from. No, be mean. It was
Be a cunt to
a
him.
point of
Cut
where
him off
you
completely.
two were trolling each other,
Right.
and then you got pissed off with it because I remember you telling him you were going to hang him upside down and drain him like an SR.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I don't
It was
remember
fucking.
saying that.
There was a screenshot somewhere, but it happened. It was fucking hilarious.
Very nice.
Didn't know it was that funny.
That did happen. Yeah. It came from him. You were trying to talk to someone about scrub radiuses, and he tried to wind you up via scrub radiuses, and you told him to shut up before you hang him upside down and drain him like an SR.
Please send me that screenshot.
I'll try and find it. It was a good 4 or 5 years ago now.
I'll
Oh,
post
wow.
that. I'll just make fun of myself for that one. Jesus.
It was good, but yeah, I knew what that came from.
I mean, by all means, go into detail on scrub radius. I'm sure the internet is absolutely...
No. The internet isn't big enough to cope with all of this crap.
It's to deal with massive spaces on wheels.
Certainly not
And the way
mature enough.
the way your wheel acts when you put a spacer on it, instead of turning like that, it goes round
Jacking.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it makes it really weird. That's why my car drives like ass on the front at the moment, because it's got 25mm spacers on the front.
I think the wide wheel, especially with mine and yours, no spacer, but with something like a Geomaster, you get that very strange. Like, I love the feeling of being able to flick, and on the old knuckles, the old cut knuckles, although I had less lock, I feel like
You had more control.
more I don't
And
know,
it
it's hard to
sits
describe.
nicer.
But then when I got the Geos, I had loads of fucking lock, but then I felt like I had to steer. I had to do.
They're very vague in the
It's
middle.
because
Steering.
you lose the jacking.
Yeah.
So obviously, like when the wheels move further away from the axis, as it turns on camber, it like jacks the front up.
Yeah.
So it sends the grip rearwards.
Yeah.
But also just makes the front a bit more directional. Like it'll steer itself a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
I say correction.
Yeah.
I like cut and shuts. Cut and
Yeah.
shuts make me happy.
That's what I run. Well, I roll centre corrected cut and shut. Destroyed dies knuckle.
I just got
front.
some B knuckles, so
Okay, yeah.
I've driven it like round the yard, and it feels awesome, just like round the yard. Like the
internet
response and
wants
steering
to
is
see you
crazy.
do more than round a yard.
I'd like to see me do more than round a yard. I'm trying.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a pro drift,
I
pro
think-
drivers.
You know
day.
what? We were talking about where the fuck we're going to drive, and we've ended up on questions, but we did actually basically decide we probably should go to a pro drift.
I'd love to go to a pro drift day.
Pro
Okay.
drift day.
To
To be
That's
fair,
easy.
I could
Let's
actually.
do it. Let's
If we had
fucking do
another
it.
trailer, I could get my car to the next one.
I've got to buy a trailer soon. That's a problem.
Well, yeah, it went from being a country where you could get away with
Yeah.
driving to the events to. Yeah, you don't.
It's
have that
not worth
you
it
don't really
anymore.
have that luxury anymore. I know a lot of the guys at STL did a lot of driving to the.
I can't be
event.
bothered anymore because
Super
I just
sketchy.
can't
Well, no,
fit enough tyres in
that
a
isn't
car.
even my issue. That isn't my issue about getting the car loaded.
What? 18s.
Yeah, she
What
did.
what width?
But anyway, I've lost my trail of thought now.
I don't know.
Thanks for that. Appreciate
Pro
it.
drift, pro days.
Pro drift.
Oh no, that was it. It's
Trailer.
like, I can't be asked to.
Oh, trailers.
It's not the fact of being able to fit the stuff in my car. Is I was going to drift days and you start getting a bit loose and a bit wild about it, and then you think, actually, I've got to drive this car home, and then you back your driving style off.
Yep,
That's
same.
exactly it.
And then
Same.
with a trailer, I can just crash and think, okay, I tried my hardest. Let's go home. now.
Always-
We'll drag
always-
it on somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, always way more committed when I started trailering the car.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, we drove when it was BDC 2013. We drove to all the events. Me, Joe,
I've
and
only-
Matt all drove to the events in
Yeah.
the cars. And we had like support cars that would bring tyres and spares
Yeah.
and shit, but we had to drive it home. So it was sketchy as fuck, but it was a lot,
You end up
lot of
backing
fun.
out of a lot of things that you didn't
Yeah.
want to commit to in case it went wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Like certain, well, I would say my driving style back then was always very sort of. You could always like, he's got to drive that home.
He's got to fucking drive that.
He's got to drive that home.
I'll tell you now something that's a bit something you probably wouldn't think of is that in that other country there's quite a luxury of being able to like dump your car into a hedge and just leave it there and no one will touch it.
You can
Like,
even leave
you
it
can't
unlocked
do that
and
here.
done.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
you could, yeah.
You can just bin it in a hedge and just call your mate and say, "Yeah, like come and pick my car up tomorrow." He'll just come and get it, and it's not a problem. Or in like even like a grocery store car park
Yeah,
or something like
just
that.
leave it there. And
Just
it won't
leave
get
it.
stolen.
Just leave it.
No one will fuck with it.
Yep. Here you could leave it in a circuit and someone will still manage to.
Well, that happens now. Like people
Yeah.
stealing shit on.
Toilet. Literally
fucking
stealing
toilet.
shit.
Literally stealing shit.
No, we know where that went.
That
Dave
happened.
Dave Yandel stole that until Beachy could qualify. That,
Wow, forever.
Yeah, we stole it until he allowed Beachy to qualify. No, we fixed Beachy's
Ooh,
car
I'm
now.
not sure
it
who
might
was-
actually work.
I'm not sure which comment was more cold-blooded then.
I mean, you know, Beachy will qualify. He has qualified.
He's definitely got the car for it.
He has now.
Yeah, he
has
has
for a while.
What was
No.
what was the diff situation?
The diff was literally hanging out of its fucking ass. So, it's
so
running
why would there be millions of pounds worth of engine, drivetrain, and stuff and attached to a diff that was about?
There's a GTR diff.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like but it was an old GTR diff. So what was happening is, took it apart, and as soon as you shut the throttle off, even for half the throttle, take any load off it, it just opened itself up.
Oh,
And then-
lovely.
Like
so
a stock diff.
Yeah, like it is a
A
stock.
one-
It was a
a
stock
one-way.
GTR. It's a stock GTR diff that's either been shimmed or something, but
Oh,
it was an
right,
old
okay.
one. So as soon as you let off the power, it's straight in the car.
Oh, lovely. That's exactly.
And when
what
you're
you
running like a 265 Westlake on 20 psi or whatever the fuck they're running, it's going to go straight.
To a degree, some of those cars are actually faster with welded diffs at this stage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan of a two-way, to be fair. but-
Yeah, I'm on a two-way now, and
Same.
My driving has had to change because of a two-way. Because I'm used to
Same, yeah.
on a welder, you could just chuck it really early, and because they're both loaded at the same time, the car goes.
Slides.
Slightly more consistent.
And when you're on a two-way, like, oh, okay, Bella just grabbed this handbrake for about 30 seconds now.
Yeah, but no. What did you suddenly? Well, for me, certainly, you go to grab that handbrake for the first time, and you realise that because the axle isn't locked the same way, you're actually braking each individual wheel, and of course
Yeah.
they're not even because you've never bled them.
I thought you were about to
changed
say,
anything.
if you went to grab it, you just been a pussy.
No, yeah, you are. But when you first time you grab it and you expect it to work the way it's always worked, you pull it and it goes all the way back here and does nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's
with mine
kind of
that happened because the pads they'd never worn the same because of course only one side had been working for like 5 years.
And it was just fucking braking
Yeah.
because of the whole axle being together as one.
Yeah, so one caliper was essentially all it needed to brake the whole thing. As soon as you got a two-way, and you pull one side, and you're either obviously
And it just
off
goes
power.
bleh.
Yeah, fucking horrendous. Anyway, I feel like tangents have run their course. Do we have anything that we need to say to any sponsors? You know, any more apologies?
Probably
No
best
apologies.
if you don't at this.
Dave, I still love you. Make me a cup of tea. See you this week.
But not with milk first.
No, he's fine. He like, as long as I don't watch him make it,
Yeah, it's really.
I'm
This
okay.
is brown nosing
Like,
to the max, right?
yeah.
Yeah, his tea's fine, mate. honest.
Well, yeah, but
No.
at the same time, like I don't drink tea, right? I drink. I'll have the odd brew, right? But he's
Connoisseur.
he's a big time connoisseur of tea, and you were pleased when you saw Yorkshire tea bags at my house.
I was pleased. Yeah.
Isn't that what everyone has? That's just normal, isn't it?
No,
Is there another choice?
There is Tetley. There is a
Tetley.
large Costco bag of Tetley tea bags, but yeah, I've never really seen the. So this is Dan being passionate about.
Something.
Yeah, he's
All the
passionate about
things.
lots of
Yeah.
things,
Drifting,
drifting and stuff.
yeah, drifting.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
drifting.
Okay. Well, I feel like we're not likely to get sued by anyone at this point. That's
No, we'll
great.
be all right.
We've not
I think.
said anything too libelous.
I guess the next thing will be videos of my car not blowing up on the dyno because it's going to do well.
I'd like that. That would
I'd like
really
that.
that would really cheer me the fuck right up.
I'm straight piping it now though as well because I don't.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still going to downturn the straight pipe, but straight pipe.
Yeah.
So it makes 98 exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 90.
Because obviously that's what a downturn does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Apparently.
Yep.
Your system's 400 decibels. Yeah, just turn that down 98.
Yep. That's
98.
fine. I'll just move this over here. Yeah,
What's
that's
the
fine
deal
now.
with external wastegates at the moment?
Oh, everyone fucking hates them.
Oh, really?
Well, if they're pointing
Well,
out,
mine
out
points
the
to the
roof,
floor anyway.
mine points up because there was no fucking space at the time.
I mean,
I know.
that's all
I
I
know.
got.
But I quite like the sound as well.
Yeah.
I like seeing fire coming out of my
why
bonnet.
don't you just point it at your face?
Yeah, I may as well have done. My car did set on fire because of it.
This set on fire many times because of where his screamer is.
Yeah,
Ross at
it has.
Dragon set his, well, he didn't set his windscreen on fire, but he certainly melted it a while back.
Oh, you can't you? Because
'Cause he
there's a
had that-
laminate in the middle of it that will melt if you get it super
Yeah, he
duper
made
warm.
it made it go all bubbly and weird.
Oh, God.
It was the scariest passenger lap I've ever had.
I've seen
Fire glass, not as good as Saul's windscreen right now.
I mean, that's not really a windscreen, is it?
I can see bits of windscreen.
It's
On the
glittered.
bonnet.
It's glittered.
Bits of windscreen on
Looks
the bonnet.
very fancy.
All over the place. But yeah, okay, so I think we'll probably begin to wrap this up. What we on?
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to hit 2 hours. I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah,
Very,
fucking
very sorry.
done. I'm tired.
We usually around the 1 hour 20 minute.
Yeah.
It's been a good chat. It's been really.
We've discussed nothing.
And-
We've covered
and
nothing.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really appreciate you making the enormous journey from everything.
But isn't
everything below.
this like back home-ish though? Because aren't you originally from Manchester?
I'm a Mac lad.
Yeah, see?
I was born
See,
in Macclesfield.
From
So
Macclesfield.
how far is that, though? 30 minutes?
Ooh,
40 minutes?
Probably not that. Like 20 minutes if you go down the A6, or if you're Ali, who lives in Macclesfield, he drives down the M60, A34, and then like all the way around. It's like 40 minutes, but it's still
It is what it is.
He'll message me after having not listened to this and tell me that it's actually just that's definitely the quickest route. But yeah, it's around the corner. It's
Basically, yeah.
It's just,
Unfortunately, I
didn't
live
know that.
3.5 hours away.
So you've come a long way today, and yeah, we massively appreciate that. Dan, as ever, you've come all the way off of
rugby.
I
mean, that's still quite
that's
far.
That's a very many far. It's and I've obviously driven 10 minutes.
Yeah, of course you have.
Because I'm a cunt.
I mean, it's kind of fine because you get to do something productive for drifting.
I don't know whether it's productive.
No, I don't. I think it's
I'm not
anti-productive.
sure.
Definitely
I think that's a very
productive.
kind thing to say, and I appreciate
definitely
it.
productive.
But I don't know whether it's productive or not.
Basically, our lack of seriousness is the lesson. That's
What
productive
we need
part.
to take from this is
Yeah.
if people want us to come drifting, can you tell us where the drift days are? Because
Yeah,
we want to
please.
go drifting and
Or
we can't
send
find
tyres.
a drifting place.
Send
Send-
tyres.
We've got so
fuel.
many tyres anyway. It's just
Shut up.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, please send more tyres. We haven't got any.
yeah, loads.
Fuel, like fancy fuel. That's always good.
I really want. Like I've been throwing that up in the air. Like, do I put fancy fuel in it or
Been
not?
throwing up VP
free power.
racing rules.
Well, it's not free. It's quite
There's like
expensive.
£4 a litre, or £3.90 a litre for
But
race
you can
fuel.
mix. You can mix
Yeah,
it.
but it still makes it, expensive.
Yeah. But fuel's expensive just in life now.
Yeah.
So.
A few inches later.
Are we done now? Should
Yeah,
we
we're
wrap
done.
this
We
up?
need to fucking go because
Like,
you've got a long way to drive.
subscribe.
And you've got a terrifyingly long way to drive.
Yep.
And I've got about a 3-minute walk. So
Peace.
yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for listening and watching this far. If you're listening on the podcast, turn it off and rewatch it on YouTube because we need the fucking views. You selfish bastard. Like, subscribe, visit the shop, go to our sponsors, keep them happy. If you do buy anything from any of our sponsors, just say, "Hey, I fucking heard about this cool shit on the Low Origin podcast," because that would be
That'd be
ace. Buy these t-shirts because these are fucking sick. It says, "Lower your goddamn car." That's a direct order from me and Dan, basically.
Yeah. Just lower it.
Lower your fucking car.
Unless you're going on a
All of
dyno,
them.
then raise it.
Yeah, you're on a dyno, raise it, obviously.
Yeah.
You're not an idiot.
Yeah.
Not
Then lower
stupid.
it when you come back off the dyno.
Yeah.
Just make it work and shred. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, anyway, so piss off, like and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna do a clap now. One sec.
Done.
Ow, my ears.
Do it. Stop.
Did I just make it through that whole thing without saying it?
Yeah, you did.
Sick.
So everyone's completely sober at this point.
He didn't say in